Can all of you turn on your videos? Namaskar, welcome. Please turn on your videos. So we just tested. Check it, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
It
Please.
says we cannot start our video because the host has stopped it.
Actually, you can.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhu
Yes, Hare Krishna.
is saying that it's host has disabled the video. So
Host has disabled the videos. Okay, okay. Just hold on. Let me just. Actually, I have not. Hold on. Promote this thing. If I'm trying to. Okay. Can you try video now?
Nope.
Yes. You can see that. No? Okay. Can all of you do that? Try to do it.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
It's still not letting me.
Okay.
No, it's still not showing.
Still not letting you? Okay, okay. Just try that. Okay. Can you see that now? Can you?
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
You can
Just
see
give me a
it.
second. I can see you. And can all of you see me now?
Yes.
Hare Krishna.
So my name is Kaira Mehta.
Okay, okay.
I'm
Everybody.
not able to on my camera.
Oh, okay, okay. So Mataji, you are the co-host now. So
Okay, I will allow. Yeah. Allow.
yeah, you can allow anyone to turn on the videos as well. Can you mute it? Okay, all right. Okay, so you have the list in front of you now, list?
I do, Prabhuji.
Okay.
40 participants, but whoever register after that, I don't have those in my list.
Yeah, yeah. We'll just check it, where we have. And
I don't have edit option in the Excel sheet, so I'm creating my own and I'll just copy paste marks afterwards.
I think there's a list shared by Manish Pandey.
Yes,
Okay.
I can see that list, yes.
Okay, we'll get started now. Tasmai Shri Gurve Namah. So welcome all to this edition of Gita Competition for 2020. And all the children, I'm so happy to see your faces. And all of you have joined. So uh, and we would like to welcome all of you, the children as well as the parents who have worked so hard. And some of you are already very well versed in Bhagavad Gita. I know that. And so please keep all your screens on mute. Many of you have been promoted to panelists. Please keep it on mute. Why we should read Gita and why we should remember Gita shloka. So there is a one reason is, so when we read Gita, it gives us good values, and when we remember Gita, it helps us to strengthen our brain cells and also make it more spiritually oriented. It's a scientific purpose behind remembering Gita shloka, and I'm so happy to invite all of you. So we have around five panelists of judges who are joined and who will be listening to you. Our point is not to prove that who is better than the other. Simply, we want to see that everyone is reading Gita and the attractive first prizes, certificates, and every participant will receive a Gita as a gift also, along with a certificate of participation. So this is the first time we are doing it. So I will give it to uh, Sonali Jog. She's going to speak to all of us a little bit more on why we are doing it, what is the purpose of doing it. Please go ahead, Sonali ji.
Hare Krishna, everyone, all your children and participants. I'm so happy that you all are interested in Bhagavad Gita. So I will tell you just in one or two lines why mostly we encourage people to read Bhagavad Gita, because we all are doing all our activities are driven, and purpose of all our activities throughout the day is to find happiness, somewhere in that activity, or end goal is always happiness. We do job, we do take care of our house, or anything that we do is because we want to be happy, and we want to try to find out something like which will make you permanent happy. So Bhagavad Gita is a book where it will answer where to find happiness, what is the true happiness, and how you can be happy in any situations. So if you want to be happy, I will encourage you to read Bhagavad Gita. And apart from that, we have so many questions that why like bad things happens with good people, who is God, who is Krishna, because there is so much confusion. People talk about so many things. So all your answers, you can find it in one book, and that is the Bhagavad Gita. So I encourage you all to read it every day and find these answers and be happy. Thank you.
So from our panelists, we have Nilesh Oak has also joined. He's also joined, and many of the judges have also joined. So let us begin from the one now. Is Manish Pandey, are you there on the call?
Aditya, this is Sharad. I am on the call.
Welcome, Sharadji. Welcome. Can you see us, all of us? Would you
Yes,
like to?
we can.
Oh, yes, I know you can. But Sharadji, would you like to speak a little bit?
Welcome all the participants. I just drove around 450 miles, and half an hour back, I reached a beautiful place called Florida, Pensacola, to spend some time with family here. Bhagavad Gita in this time of a time where we need to really define ourselves and find where we are seeing the global situation. And for the young people, if you want to be a leader or somebody known, Bhagavad Gita is the best way. It teaches everything. So I would encourage you all to go ahead and participate in this and keep on reciting at least one shloka a day. I've also asked my daughter, 10-year-old daughter, to join, so she will be also joining, Anika, and she will be also reciting 2 shlokas. So welcome everyone. Thank you.
So we have 46 people registered, and we have 40 people online, 42 now. So we'll get started with the event now. So event is in two parts. In the first part, just 2 shloka you can read also, and you can recite. And all the judges are also on the session, on the call now. Nilesh, you are there already, Nilesh Oak? I think he also joined already.
Yes, I am here.
Yeah. So would you like to speak a little bit before we start the sessions, please?
Okay. Yeah. So I could unmute myself. I couldn't start my video.
Uh-huh. Wait, see. Hold on just a second.
We can also cannot start our video.
Yeah.
Oh, same here.
Namaste, my name is Vaishnavi. I'm not able to start my video.
Yes, everybody will start the video.
Namaste, my name is Davina and I cannot start my video either.
And Nilesh, can you start the video right now?
Let's see. Yeah,
Yes.
there we go. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I can
I
see.
cannot start my video.
My name is Shreya.
I can't start my
I
video
can't
either.
start my video
Not letting me
too.
start my video.
My name is Veda and I cannot
start my video.
Okay, all right. Now we'll just let here to Nilesh ji, and then you can just after that everybody will start the videos after that.
Okay. See, you let me, you let me do it, and now, yeah. So, well, thank you, everyone. And well, I won't take anybody's time. Greetings to everyone on the day of Gita Jayanti. And thank you, everyone, for participating. And let's get on with the Gita recitation verses.
All right.
Excuse
So-
me. So I have
Yes.
a question.
Yes, please go ahead. Yes.
So I accidentally recited 5 shlokas for the first round. So can I say all 5?
No, you have to go by the rules. Only 2 in the
Okay.
first round.
Okay.
Oh, that's 3. So everybody just keep yourself on mute. And is Manish ji on the call? Then you can announce the names and we can get started. Sonali ji, you can go ahead with announcing the name then first.
Sure. I want all you kids to tell your age before you start. And if you know, like, from which chapter, which shloka you're reciting, like, say chapter 1, shloka number 1. So 1.1, if you say that, then that will help me. So I will start with Pillai, Sharika Pillai. You can start now.
I'm doing 10th chapter.
You like to tell me the shloka number, 10 chapter and shloka?
I'm doing 21 to 25.
Okay, you have to just recite 2 shlokas, okay?
Okay. आदित्यानामहं विष्णुः ज्योतिषां रविरंशुमान् मरीचिर्मरुतामस्मि नक्षत्राणामहं शशि. Of all the Adityas, I'm Vishnu. Of lights, I'm the radiant sun. Of Marutas, I'm Marichi. And among the stars, I'm the moon. Vedanam samavedosmi devanam vasavah indriyanam manaschasmi bhutanam chetana. Of all the 4 Vedas, I'm Samaveda. Of the demigods, I'm Indra. Of the senses, I'm the mind. And in the living beings, I'm consciousness.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And how old are you?
9. I'm going to turn 10 in 2 days.
9-year-old. Very nice. And now your sister's turn, Sonika Pillai.
Patram Pushpam, I'm chanting the 9th chapter, 26th sloka. Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam Yo Me Bhaktya Prayachati Tadaham Bhaktyupahritam Ashnami Prayatatmanaha. Lord Krishna doesn't need extravagant offerings to be pleased. Just a mere leaf, flower, fruit, or water offered with love and devotion is enough, and he will accept it. The second sloka I'm chanting is from 4th chapter, 34th sloka. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshyanti te jnanam jnaninastatvadarshinaha. Try to learn the truth by approaching a guru. Inquire him submissively and serve him. The self-realized soul will impart their knowledge onto you because they have seen the truth.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And how old are you, Sonika?
I'm 13.
13. Okay, very nice recitation. I'll just give 1 second. Now, next one is Avi Sharma. So please tell us your age and then which shloka you're going to recite.
I'm 11 and I'm going to recite from the second chapter and the second chapter, 13th verse, and from the 15th chapter.
Great, thank you.
Okay.
Can you please switch on your video if you can?
It won't work.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, so I'll start with the second chapter one. Deno asmin yatha dehe kamaram yavanam jara tata dehantar prapter dhiras tatra namuyati. Translation: as the embodied soul continually passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. A sober person is not bewildered by such a change.
Thank you. And yeah, next
The
one.
15th chapter. Sarvasya chaham hridisa nivishto mataha smritirgyanam apohanam cha vedesh sarve rame vivedyo vedanta krid veda videva chaham. I am seated in everyone's heart, and from me come remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. By all the Vedas, I am to be known. Indeed, I am the compiler of Vedanta. I am the knower of the Vedas.
Very nice. Thank you so much. Next is Ganesh Joshi.
Hey Sonali, I'm not participating. I'm just watching. Sorry.
Okay, no problem at all. Thank you. Thank you for coming and encouraging kids. Thanks.
Hare Krishna. Can you please start my video also?
Okay, I got a couple of here in chat. Something. Yeah. Hare Krishna. Now,
Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Very good. The next participant is Tanvi Pandey.
So I'm gonna recite the verse which is from chapter 1, which is the first verse. Dhritarashtra Uvacha Dharmashetre Kurukshetre Samaveta Yuyutsavaha Mamaka Pandavaschaiva Kimukurvata Sanjaya. Dhritarashtra said, O Sanjaya, after my sons and sons of Pandu assembled in the place of pilgrimage at Kurukshetra, desiring to fight, what did they do? My second verse is from the second chapter, 13th verse. Dehino asmin yatha dehe kaumaram yovanam jaraha tatha dehantara praptir dhirastatra nuyati. As the embodied soul continuously passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. A sober person is not bewildered by such a change.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Tanvi. And how old are you, Tanvi?
I'm 15.
15. Thank you. Next participant is Sanjay Kundu.
Jai Krishna Mataji, is it possible to start the videos for all the participants, because we are not able to start the video? It is saying that host has disabled the videos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second, okay?
Yeah.
Guru Prabhuji, is it possible to just is there a common button where because I can't see anything that I can.
Yeah, actually, in this webinar, not everybody can be done individually, but we are trying to do for all individual people. So, every time they come, we'll ask them we'll take care of that. Just hold on. But there is no one such feature which can do that.
Oh, okay. So, have some patience. Like you will, after some time, I guess, one by one.
I think Sanjay Kundu is a co-host. He can always show his video.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. My daughter Dhriti is going to speak. So.
Okay.
Hare Krishna Preeti, how old are you?
My name is Priti and I'm 13 years old.
You are 13-year-old. Good. And which shloka you're reciting?
I am doing 18.66 and 4.9.
Please go ahead.
Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam saranam vraja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami ma sucha. And the translation is, abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender unto me. I shall deliver you from all sinful reactions. Do not fear. And 4.9 is Janma Karma Chame Divyam Evam Yo Veti Taktata Takta Deham Punar Janma Naiti Mameti So Arjuna. And the translation for that is, none who knows the transcendental nature of my appearance and activities does not, on leaving the body, take birth again in this material world, but attains my eternal abode, O Arjuna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much. So you are Pinky. Can you please give me your name again so that I'll write down?
Driti.
Preeti. Sorry, Preeti. Thank you so much, Preeti.
Good job, Driti.
Wonderful. The next person is Pinky.
You want to tell? Okay. Mataji, Pink is my wife, so we are just only one. Driti is only participating from us.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, Mataji, this is Veda. Oh, yeah, Veda is here. Yeah.
Kaira Mehta. We are going by the way they registered. So all the other participants, you please mute yourself because we can hear a lot of you chanting. So just mute yourself. When your turn will come, you have to just tell how old, your age, and then, shloka, and then start. So we have next is Kaira Mehta. If you are not participating, just let me know. Okay.
Ma'am, my name is Kaira Mehta.
Kiara, sorry, I was not pronouncing correctly. I'm so sorry, Kiara.
It's okay, ma'am. Hello, I am Kaira Mehta. I am 8 years old and I'm going to recite the 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, which relates to the way of devotion. Arjunam vacham evam satatayukta ye bhaktastvam paryupasate ye chapyaksharam avyaktam tesham ke yoga vidnamaha. In this stanza, Arjun is asking to Bhagwan that whom does he consider the better devotee, the one who worships him in his form or the one who worships him in his formless way. Shri Bhagwan Vacha Maya Veshamano Ye Mam Nityayukta Upasate Shraddhaya Parayo Petas Ste Me Yukta Tamamataha. On this, Bhagwan replies to Arjun, those who fix their minds on me and worship me with supreme faith are my perfect devotees. Thank you.
Thank you. That was wonderful.
Thank you. Very nice.
Very nicely recited. Thank you so much.
Thank
Kiara.
you.
Kiara, very nice.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. And Navaneet Pathak. Okay. Do we have Pratibha Yadav? No? Okay. Next is Ravindra.
So Mataji, since Navneet, that person is not there, there is one more new kid has joined, so we can replace them in the middle, and then they can also join. Anika Aryan, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, Anika, please go ahead.
Okay, I'm doing chapter 4, verse 7. Yada yada hid.
Yeah. You can turn on the video. Yes. Now we can see you. Yes, Anika.
Okay. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuktanam adharmasya tadit manam srijamyaham. And then it means when there is decay of dharma and rise of adharma, then I, Shri Krishna, am born in this world. Then I'm gonna do chapter 18, verse 78. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishno Yatra Partho Dhanurdhara Tarta Shri Vijayo Bote Dhruva Nitir Matir Mama. Wherever there is Sri Krishna, the god of yoga, and the bow using Arjuna, there lies good fortune, victory, prosperity, and justice. Such is my conviction. I don't know what happened.
Beautiful.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And your age, please?
Okay.
Anika?
I'm 10. I'm 10.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. So do we have Pratibha Yadav? Okay. Ravindra? Okay.
Namaste.
Do we, okay.
Namaste, one quick question. Sorry if I can interrupt for one quick second.
Please.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so the way it is going to happen is all 50 will recite now, one after other, and then we'll have you select few people, and then those will go through second round, is it?
Yes. That is
okay, so basically it's one you are the only one doing it. Okay, great. Just want to make sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Namaste.
So Ravindra, may I know your name? I guess Ravindra is your father's name. So like you can tell me your name and then you tell me your age and you can start.
No, my name is Ravindra.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. And
I am gonna do second chapter 56 sloka. Dukkeshvanudvignamanaha sukeshu vigataspraha vidaragabhayakrotaha sthitadhirmuniruchyate. This means, okay, so this the meaning of this. The enlightened one treats pain and pleasure in the same way, and he is not affected by anger, fear, or desire. And my second sloka will be 18th chapter, 47th sloka. Shreyan svatharmo vigunaha. Shreyan svatharmo vigunaha paradharma. Shreyan svatharmo vigunaha paradharma svanushtitat swabhavaniyatam karma kurvannapnoti kilbisham. And this means it's always best to do your duty even if it does not seem perfect. This is better than switching cultures and lifestyles despite how attractive that may seem.
wonderful. Very nicely explained both the shlokas. Thank you so much. And do we have...
What is his age? How old are you?
Ravindra?
I'm 12 years old.
12.
Oh, okay, thank you. Tejasvi Devi.
Yes.
Namaste. Namaste, my name is Tejasvi. I'm 9 and I'm going to be reciting slokas from 12th chapter Bhakti Yoga. I'm reciting slokas 1 and 2. Arjuna Uvacha Evam Satatayukta Ye Bhaktastvām Paripasate Ye Chapyaksharam Avyaktam Teshanke Yoga Vittamaha. The meaning is, Arjuna asked Bhagavan Sri Krishna, which one is better, worshipping you with form or without form? Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Maya Veshya Mano Ye Mam Nitya Yukta Upasate Sraddhaya Parayopeta Te Me Yukta Tamamataha. The meaning of this sloka is, Bhagavan Sri Krishna replied, if you worship me faithfully with form, I consider it as a perfect yoga.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Your pronunciation is perfect. Thank you. Next is Madhusudan Thakkar. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing names correctly. Please correct me.
Madhusudan Thakkar ji, and also Manish Pandey ji is live also. So Manish Pandey ji, welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, welcome.
Welcome. So we have Kshitija Ghorpade.
So we can move on to the next quickly.
Rohini
Yes.
Pranav. Rohini Pranav Harve.
The name actually is Pranav Havre and Rohin Havre. They're two different people.
So Pranav, would you like to go first?
I'll go first.
Just
I'm going to be.
Can you start your video, Pranav?
Yeah, now everybody can do it. They fixed it.
So
Okay,
just
that's
give me
good.
1 second, Pranav. I'll just enter your, I'll just.
And how old are you, Pranav?
I'm 12 years old. Sorry. 12 years old.
Okay.
Sure. Please, 12-year-old. Okay. Please go ahead and please let me know what shloka, which chapter.
Hare Krishna. I'm Pranav Havre. So I'm going to be talking. My theme is equality, and I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be saying 5th chapter's 18th shloka and 5th chapter's 19th shloka. Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane Gavihastini Shuni Chaiva Shwapake Cha Pandita Samadarshinaha Ihaivatayarjita Sarga. I'll just say the translation for 5.18. The humble sages, with the virtue of true knowledge, see with equal vision a gentle and learned Brahmana, a cow, an elephant, a dog, and a dog eater. 5.19. Ihaivatayarjita sargaha yesham samye sthitam manaha nirdosham hi samam brahma tasmat brahmanite sthitaha. Those whose minds are established in sameness and equanimity have already conquered the conditions of birth and death. They are flawless like Brahman, and thus already situated in Brahman. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, wonderful.
Hare Krishna, very nice.
Is Rohini there? Rohini?
No, Rohini. Yeah, Rohini. Yeah. Hare Krishna, everyone. So I'm going to say verse 4.36 and 5.10. So I'll just start with 4.36. Api chedasi papebhyah sarvebhyah papakritamaha sarvam jnanaplavenaiva vijanam santarishyasi. So this shloka is basically saying that if you are one of the most biggest sinners, and if you are situated in the boat of transcendental knowledge, which is transcendental knowledge, is basically the knowledge of sacrifice or the knowledge of who Krishna is and how his divine activities are, and because he is supreme, unborn, and he has the most divine qualities. And you can, if you know that, then you can easily cross over the ocean of miseries that the sin has brought you. The next shloka is verse 5.10. Brahmanyadhaya karmani sangam tyaktva karoti yaha lipyate na sapapena padmapatramivambhasa. This shloka is more on the action point of view, and this is saying that if you do your action without being attached to the fruit of your action, or if you are if you're not expecting anything in reward and you're just leaving it to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, which is Krishna, then you will be also unaffected by the sins that you have made in the past. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. How old are you, Rohini?
I'm 15.
Wonderful.
Sorry, how old are you?
I'm 15.
Very nice.
Do we have Kshitija Ghorpade? Okay. Archana Singh? Kishori Singh? Ashrit Chandra.
Yes. Okay. So, Hare Krishna. My name is Ashrit. I am 9 3/4, and I'll recite 2.22. So, and 18.66 too. So, Vasamsi jirnani yatha vihaya navani grunhati naroparani tatha sharirani vihaya jirnani anyani samyati navani dehi. It means just like as one discards old clothes and wears on new ones, the soul the soul takes off the old body and comes into a new body. My next one is 18. Krishna is teaching you are not the body but the soul in this through the shloka. My next shloka is 18.66. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja aham tva sarva papebhyah mokshayushyami ma shuchah. It means don't grieve. Leaving all concerns, take refuge in me alone. I'll free you from all constraints.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
We have Shriya.
Hello. Hare Krishna. My name is Shreya. I'm 7 years old, and I'm gonna be doing first chapter 1 to 2 slokas. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Atha Prathamodhyayah Arjuna Vishada Yoga. Vishada means suffering, and Pratamo means one. Dhritarashtra uvacha dharmakshetre kurukshetre samavetaayujutsavaha mamakah pandavashtraiva kimakurvata Sanjaya. It means Dhritarashtra is a blind king, and he's asking his ministers what is happening in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. So, what's happening is Sanjaya is gonna tell in the next sloka. Sanjaya uvacha darshvata pandavanikam vyutham duryodhanastada acharyamupasangamya raja vachanam abravit. Sanjaya is saying that he could see out of the palace that he can see Duryodhana running to his teacher Dronacharya and in a panic because he sees lots of good people on the Pandava side.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Actually, Shrish and Shriya, there are like two kids, and can Shrish do now, or can he do later?
Sure, yeah, please go ahead, Shrish.
Okay, 1 second.
Just can you give me 1 second? I'll just add his
Sure.
How old is Shreya now?
7.
7. And how old is Shrish?
9.
9. Okay. Very nice, Shreya.
Thank you, Auntie.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Go ahead, Shrish. And please let us know which shloka you're reciting.
One second. I'll sit in.
Take your time.
So we can announce the next person to be ready while this person is doing that.
Sure.
He's here.
After Shrish, we will have Veda, okay? Veda, be ready.
Hello, my name is Swish, and I'm 9 years old, and I'm gonna be telling you the meanings for 5th chapter, and that is Karma Sannyasa Yogaha. And okay, so Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha Atha Panchamodhyaya Karma Sannyasa Yogaha. This is the first shloka. Arjuna Uvacha Sannyasam Karmanam Krishna Punaryogam Cha Shamsasi Yachreya Etayorekam Tanme Bruhi Sunishchitam. What he is saying, Arjuna is saying to Krishna that in the 3rd chapter he told him that a knowledgeable person should refuse to do anything, but should do nothing. But in 4th chapter he is saying a knowledgeable person should be knowledgeable and do their work at the same time. So now Arjuna is confused and is asking Krishna which would be better. Now the second shloka is Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Sannyasah Karma Yogascha Nishreyasa Karavubhav Tayostu Karma Sannyasat Karma Yogo Vishishyate. Krishna is answering and he's saying that both will lead to the same path, but doing your work and being knowledgeable is better than the other option. And so the next shloka, Krishna is saying this.
Only two, and wonderful, very nice. So you explained us this shloka. Thank you so much. Veda, are you there?
Yes. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. My name is Veda and I am 7 years old. I will be reciting verses 1 to 2 in chapter 13. Verse 1. Arjuna uvacha prakritim purusham chaiva shetam shetrajnameva cha etad veditum ichchami jnanam neyam cha keshavaha. Verse 2. Shri Bhagavan uvacha idam shariram kaunteya kshetram iti abhidhiyate etadyo viditam praho shetagnya iti tadvidaha. Translation for verses 1 and 2 combined. Arjuna said, "O my dear Krishna, I wish to know about Prakriti, the nature, Purusha, the enjoyer, the field, and the knower of the field, and of knowledge and the object of knowledge." The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "The body, O son of Kunti, is called the field, and one who knows the body is called the knower of the field." Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, very nice. Thank you.
Very nice. Good job, Veda.
Do we have Achyut Kendre?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So the first shloka I'm going to be doing is 4.9. Janmaka, and I am 13 years old. Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo veti tattvataha tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti ma'ameti sorjuna. So Lord Krishna is saying here, and he's talking to Arjun, one who knows the transcendental nature of my appearance and activities does not, upon leaving the body, take his birth again in this material world, but attains my eternal abode. My second shloka is the 10th chapter and the 10th shloka. Tesham satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mam upayanti te. To those who are, and the meaning of the shloka is, to those who are constantly devoted to serving me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me. So Sri Krishna says, we should serve him 24/7 with pure love and devotion, and he will give you the intelligence to understand him and go back to his abode.
Perfect. Very nice.
Very nice.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Sonali ji, we missed Anish.
Anish, I think I called Anish, but is Anish there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, Anish, so please go ahead.
Okay, so I'll be telling chapter 13.
Sorry?
Can you see me now?
Yes.
Yes, Anish, we could see you. What's your
Hare
age?
Krishna. My name is Anish Kasangari and I'm 10 years old. And I'll be reciting chapter 13, verse 1 and chapter 13, verse 2. Arjuna Uvacha Prakritim Purusham Chaiva Kshetra Kshetragname Vacha Etad Veditum Ichami Nanam Nayam Cha Keshava Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Idam Shariram Kaunteya Kshetram Iti Abhidiyate Etad Yovaditam Praho Kshetragnati Tadvidaha. So the translation of these verses is that technically Arjuna is trying to say that he wishes to know about Prakriti, which is nature, Purusha, the enjoyer, and the field. So the Supreme Personality of Godhead is saying that this body that he is living in is called the field, and one who knows the body very well is called the master of the field. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much.
I just want to give a shout out to Congressman Ritesh Tandon, who has joined also. So Ritesh Tandon ji, please welcome here.
Hare Krishna. Welcome, Hitesh ji.
He's very patiently listening, and so he is from California 17.
I'm very happy and very proud of all the children. They are doing fantastic, and I'm very blessed to listen to them right now.
Thank you for coming and joining.
Thank you.
Okay, so we will move on. Next person is Jyoti Shenoy. Okay. Do we have Jyoti, or we will move to next person is Medhansh Shah. Okay. Then we have Srinidhi Kompela. Srinidhi. Gayatri. Okay. Neeraj Kumar.
So all of you have to unmute yourself, then we can hear you. Some of you, so all of you can unmute yourself and show your videos also. So please do that.
And if I pronounce and you were not able to talk that time, you can just interrupt me anytime and then we can go back. Yeah.
Yeah. This is Neeraj Kumar. I am ready.
Okay, Hari, word. Yeah.
I have prepared the meaning in Hindi, so I will do that in Hindi.
Yes,
तो
perfect.
पहला श्लोक है, उसका शीर्षक है कर्म का अधिकार, फल का नहीं. ये द्वितीय अध्याय का 47वां श्लोक है, 47. कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्मफल हेतुर्भूर्मा ते संगोस्तु कर्मणि. शब्दार्थ, कृष्ण भगवान अर्जुन से कहते हैं, कर्म पर ही तुम्हारा अधिकार है, कर्म के फल में कभी नहीं. इसलिए कर्म को फल के लिए मत करो और न ही अकर्म में तुम्हारी आसक्ति हो. भावार्थ है, कर्म अवश्य करो पर फल की इच्छा मत करो, फल को भगवान पर छोड़ दो. दूसरा श्लोक है आत्मा का वस्त्र परिवर्तन. ये दूसरे अध्याय का 22वां श्लोक है, नंबर 22. वासांसि जीर्णानि यथा विहाय नवानि गृह्णाति नरोपराणि तथा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णा न्यन्यानि संयाति नवानि देहि. शब्दार्थ है, कृष्ण भगवान अर्जुन से कहते हैं, जिस प्रकार मनुष्य पुराने वस्त्रों को त्याग कर दूसरे नए वस्त्रों को ग्रहण करता है, उसी प्रकार जीवात्मा पुराने शरीरों को त्याग कर दूसरे नए शरीरों को प्राप्त होता है. भावार्थ है, मृत्यु व पुनर्जन्म आत्मा के लिए वस्त्र बदलने के समान है. धन्यवाद.
थैंक यू सो मच. धन्यवाद. बहुत अच्छा लगा हिंदी में. डू वी हैव श्रेया हियर? श्रेया ओखड़े. Okay. Parth.
Yeah, Shreya is here. Shaunak is the participant.
Shreya, please go ahead.
My name is Shana Khobde. I am 7 years old from Hyderabad, India. I am going to recite the verses 4th and 5th of first chapter. No, 5th and 6th. दृष्टकेतुश्चेकितानः काशीराजश्च वीर्यवान् पुरुजित् कुन्तिभोजश्च शैब्यश्च नरपुङ्गवः. Drushtaketu, Chekitan and Kashiraj, the king of Kashi, are present on the battlefield. Purujit, Kuntibhoj and Shaibya are two present on the battlefield. Yudha, Manyushcha, Vikranta, Uttamaujashcha, Videva, Saubhadro, Draupadeyashcha, Sarva Eva Maharatha. The brave Yudhamanyu, Vikranta, and mighty Uttamoja, Abhimanyu, the son of Subhadra, and the 5 sons of Draupadi, all Maharathis, are two present on the battlefield.
Wonderful. Okay, may I know your name again and how old are you?
I am Shaunak Kogde and I am 7 years old.
Shaunak, okay, thank you.
Very nice, Shaunak.
Very nice, Shaunak.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Do we have Partha?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
My name is Partha. I am 13 and I will be reciting slokas 17.14 and 17.15. So 17.14 is Devadvija Kuru Pragna Pujanam Socham Arjavam Brahmacharyam Ahimsacha Shariram Tapa Uchyate. And the translation to that sloka is austerity of the body consists in worship of the Supreme Lord, the Brahmanas, the spiritual master, and superiors like the father and mother, and in cleanliness, simplicity, celibacy, and non-violence. This next sloka is 17.15 and it goes Anudvega karam vakyam satyam priyam hitam chet swadhyaya abhyasanam cheva vangmayam tapa uchyate. And the translation to this sloka is austerity of speech consists in speaking words that are truthful, pleasing, beneficial, and not agitating to others, and also in regularly reciting Vedic literature. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, wonderful.
Very nice. Very nice. How old are you, Pat?
I am 13.
15. Very nice.
Next participant is Meera. Say it. Okay, Devina Talukdar.
Namaste. Happy Gita Jayanti. So my name is Devina Talukdar and I am from Michigan, USA, and my grade is grade 2 and I'm 7 years old. So I'm going to recite slokas chapter 2 verse 70 and sloka chapter 2 verse 14. So let me start with Bhagavad Gita chapter 2 verse 70. Apuryamanamachala pratishtam samudram mapa pravishanti tadvat kamayam pravishanti sarve sashanti mapnoti na kama kami. The meaning of this sloka is that become stable like the ocean. Rivers merge into the ocean, but the ocean remains stable and undisturbed by the continuous flows of the ocean. And for chapter 2 verse 14, from chapter 2 verse 14, let me recite it now. Matra sparshastu kaunteya shitoshna sukha dukhada agama paino nityas tan stiti kshashva bharata
The meaning of this sloka is that learn to tolerate. Nothing is permanent in this world. Nothing is permanent in this world. Tough times will come and go away. Learn to tolerate them without being affected by them. Namaste. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Very nice.
Very nice. Very nicely recited both. Now we have Vedant. Vedant Jo. Okay. Next is Vinu. Vinu Kumari. Pranav.
I'm here.
Pranav. Okay, please go ahead.
Hi, I'm Pranav A, and I'm 12 years old. And I'm going to be saying the 9th chapter 17th sloka and the 9th chapter 22nd sloka. The first one is Pita Hamasya Jagataha Mata Thata Pitamahaha Vedyam Pavitramomkaraha Riksamaya Jurevacha. In this verse, Sri Krishna says that the mother, the father, the supporter, and the insider of the universe. He is he's the object of knowledge, the purifier, and the object of knowledge is the purifier in the syllable Om, and he also is the Rig, Sama, and Yajurveda. And the next one is the 22nd verse, which is Ananya Chintayanto Mam Ye Janah Paryupasate Tesham Nityabhiyuktanam Yogakshemam Vahamyaham. In this verse, Bhagavan says, to those who have exclusive devotion and meditate on his transcendental form, he preserves what they have and he provides them with what they lack.
Wonderful. Very nice. Thank you, Shok.
Very nice.
It was 9.22. Thank you, Pranav. Okay. Shruti. Do we have Shruti here? So there are a lot of chats going on. I'm not looking at it. I hope no instructions for me. Just give me 1 second.
Yeah, Sonali, I'm looking. Yeah, that's
we are looking at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So Shruti. No. Okay. Vivek Khanna. Okay. Anybody that I missed, like if you want to go back, I think okay.
Meenakshi kutte hai
Mahati. Also, Shamarasika Mataji, can you please mute yourself? Okay. Mahati.
Nakang. My name is Mati. I'm 6 years old.
How old are you?
6.
Wonderful. Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Mati.
Nakangshe Vijayam Krishna Nacharajam Sukhani Cha Kim no Rajena Govinda Kim Bhoga Jivitena Va. Oh Krishna, Krishna, I need the desire for victory, nor for the kingdom, and nor for happiness. Oh Govinda, what is the use for the kingdom, and what is the use for the enjoyment or living?
Wonderful.
Ananyashchintayanto mam yejana paripasate tesha nityabhayuktanam yogakshemam mahamyaham. Those who always worship me with the exclusive devotion, meditating on my pure form, to them I give what they lack and preserve what they have.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. One of my favorite shloka. Thank you.
Yes, very nice, Mati. Good job.
Okay. We have Mudra.
Yes.
Yes. Go
Hello,
ahead.
ma'am.
Hello.
Okay.
Very good.
So, namaste, ma'am. So, I'm going to be reciting the shloka chapter number 2 and shloka 7. So, karpanya dosho pahata svabhava prachami tvam dharma sammudacheta yakshreshan nishitam bruhitan me shishyaste hamsadi mam tvam prapannam. So the meaning of this is, now I am confused about my duty and have lost all composure because of weakness. In this condition, I am asking you to tell me clearly what is best for me. Now I am your disciple and a soul surrendered unto you. Please instruct me. So this was the one that Arjun said to Krishna. And then the next one that I have is Jayate mriyate va kadachin nayam bhutva bhavita va na bhuyah ajo nitya shashvatoyam purano nahanyate hanyamane sharire. The meaning of this is, for the soul there is never birth nor death, nor having one been does the ever cease to be. This is he is unborn, eternal, ever-existing, undying, and primeval. He is not slain when the body is slain. Namaste.
Wonderful. Thank you
Very
so much,
nice.
Mitra. How old are you?
I'm 10.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Very nice. Very nice.
Lavanya? Is Lavanya there? Okay. So do we have Siddhant?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Can you switch on your camera? Yeah. Sure.
Hi, I'm Siddhant, and I'm 13 years old, and I'll be reciting 8 chapter 14 shloka. Om ityekaksharam brahma vyaharan mamanusmaran yah prayati tyajan deham sayati paramam gatim. And a translation: after being situated in this yoga practice and vibrating the sacred syllable Om, the supreme combination of letters, if one thinks of the supreme personality of Godhead and quits his body, he will certainly reach the spiritual planes. And fourth chapter 24 shloka. Brahmarpanam brahmahavir brahmagno brahmanahutam brahmaiva tena gantavyam brahma karma samadhina. A person who is fully absorbed in Krishna consciousness is sure to attain the spiritual activities, in which consummation is absolute and that which is offered the same spiritual nature. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Siddhant.
Very nice. Very nice, Siddhant.
Beautifully said.
Wonderful. So now we missed some of them were not available, like when we were, calling their name. So anyone would like to go now?
Yes, Sonali ji, I have added one name, Aditya Harshvardhan.
Aditya Harshvardhan.
Hello, ma'am, Sonali.
Yeah, Aditya Harshavardhan ji, are you there?
This is Ved.
Others, can you please mute yourself? Yeah.
Did you ever call Vedant?
Yes, I called you Vedant. So maybe after Aditya, then you can go.
Okay.
Thanks. Okay.
And did you call Arjun Kakuman as well?
Arjun, I haven't called.
Okay.
So I will just add you after Vedant, Arjun.
One more participant, Meenakshi is there too. Meenakshi.
In addition, I think we probably didn't hear. Also, Aditya Kulkarni and Vedant Pole need to be added.
Aditya and Vedant.
So,
Okay, let me go back and check.
I think we also have 3 people. We have Lasya, Shravya, and Manu.
Okay, let's go one by one. Let me first finish.
Also, did you call Vaishnavi?
Yes, we have missed, when we call the roll call, we have missed few names. So why don't you guys go ahead and do a chat window your name?
Right.
So that we can, set it up for you guys. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Go ahead, Aditya Harshvardhan for now.
Write
And
your
then...
name in the chat box. So now Aditya Harshavardhan, please let us know which shloka would you like to recite, and please.
Yeah, so I'll be doing chapter 2, shloka 20th, and chapter 6, shloka 35. So I'll start with the first one. Na jayate mriyate va kadachit nayam bhutva bhavita va na bhuya ajo nitya shashvatoyam purano na hanyate hanyamane sharire. This basically means आत्मा किसी काल में ना जन्मा है और ना ही वह मरता है और ना यह एक बार होकर भी फिर अभाव रूप होने वाला है। आत्मा अजन्म, नित्य, शाश्वत और पुरातन है। शरीर के नाश होने पर भी इसका नाश नहीं होता। And then I'll go to chapter 6 verse 35. Asansyam mahabaho mano durnigraham chalam abhyasen tu kanyate vairagyen cha grihante. This basically means Lord Krishna says to son of Kunti, हे महाबाहो, निसंदेह मन चंचल और कठिनता से वश में होने वाला है, परंतु हे कुंती पुत्र, उस अभ्यास और वैराग्य के द्वारा वश में किया जा सकता है।
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Very nice. How old are you, Aditya? Arjun?
I'm 23.
Very nice.
Vedant, you can go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, before you guys proceed, I just wanted to let you know I'm just here for round 1, so just participating.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. I mean, I wonder why you chose the from 6th chapter, that shloka, and I was thinking about it. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Okay. Hare Krishna. My name is Vedant. I am 19 years old, and my apologies for missing the roll call earlier. I will be reciting chapter 3, text 13, and chapter 7, text 4. Yajnashishta sinah santo mujjante sarvakil bishe bhunjate te togam papa ye pachantyat nakaranat. The devotees of the Lord are released from all kinds of sins because they are eating food first by offering for sacrifice by yajna. To those who eat food for personal sense enjoyment, they are eating sin. Bhumirapo nalo vayu kam mano buddhirevacha ahankara iti yamme binna prakrutirashtada. In this shloka, Krishna is saying that earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligence, and false ego are the 8 separated material energies of the Supreme Lord. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Vedant.
Beautiful. And
Very
as
nice.
I know your parents, Vedanta, I can say that you have perfectly recited with full heart. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very
And
well
he,
said.
and he explains so nicely.
Thank you.
He
Thank you.
explains so nicely too, Vedant. Good
Thank
job.
you very much.
How old are you, Vedant?
I am 19.
Thank you.
Let's go to next person, Arjun. Arjun. Meenakshi.
Hare Krishna. I am 12 years old and I'll be reciting the 37th shloka of the 18th chapter and the 66th shloka of the 18th chapter. Yattadagre vishamiva pariname mritopamam tatsukham satvikam proktam atma buddhi prasadajam. Okay, so in this shloka, Lord Shri Krishna says that yattadagre vishamiva, anything that is bitter
or like visha or poison at the beginning, is like amrita or nectar at the end. So he's saying that happiness achieved from the purity of the mind and the true nature of the soul, or atma prasada buddhi, is hard to achieve in the beginning, which is why it's like the visha or poison, but is worth it because it's like nectar or amrita at the end. And this is the true happiness of the sattva guna. Okay, so my next shloka is the 66th shloka of the 18th chapter. Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja aham tva sarva papebhyah mokshayishyami ma shuchah. Okay, so in this shloka, the Supreme Lord is saying, renounce all dharmas, that is, all egoistic qualities of nature, and take refuge in me alone, and do not grieve, for moksha yishyami ma shuchah. I shall liberate you of all sins. Thank you, and happy Gita Jayanti to all.
Very nice, Meenakshi. Very good job. Oh, we can't hear you, Sharanagata.
Oh, thank you. So sorry. So Meenakshi, thank you so much. It was a wonderful, wonderful explanation. So with this, my list is done. So I will just go back to the chat. Yeah.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Shaurish and Aditri wants to do. They just.
Please.
We also have 3 people.
Yeah.
Namaste, my name is Vaishnavi. You have no one has called me yet.
Okay, so Vaishnavi, let me go back and see if your name was there. Just a second. So why don't you go? Just go ahead, Vaishnavi.
Okay, so Namaste, my name is Vaishnavi and I am 11 years old. I'm going to be reciting the slokas number 17 from 9th chapter and number 19 from 9th chapter. Pitahamasya jagato mata dhata pitamahaha vedhyam pavitram omkara ruksamayadureva. Meaning, I am the father of the universe, I am the mother, I am the supporter, I am the purifier, I am the grandfather. I am also the syllable Om, and I am the Ruk, Sama, and Yajurvedas. My next one is from number 19. Tapam yahamaham varsham nigrunham yutsrujami cha amritam chaiva mrityuscha sadasachaham Arjuna. O Arjuna, I give heat and call forth and send the rain. I have both spirit and matter in me, and I am death and immortality personified. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Wonderful.
Very
Thank
nice.
you so much. And you are 11-year-old, right, Vaishnavi?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now
We have 3 signups from this login.
Yeah. So hold on. So
Go ahead.
Sonali, we'll start from the chat. So I think probably we will start with Lasya, and then we'll move on to the whatever the sequence we could see the names on. So
Please,
I could.
Yeah, Manish ji. Yeah, please go ahead.
Rutuanga Hole and Vedanga Hole, Aditya Kulkarni, they have spoken already?
No,
they
actually,
are
no.
not.
Aditya Kulkarni is set to go now.
Just Manish ji will call your name, okay? Just be ready.
Okay.
So why?
Okay.
Yes, sorry. So why don't you go ahead and do your name in the chat window so that we can call in sequence rather than
We already had, but we can put it in again. That's no problem.
Thank you. Yeah, if it is there, don't worry. We'll call you. Yeah, if it is there. Yeah. So we'll start. I see that 5:58 p.m. I see start with Lasya, and then we'll move on whatever the sequence we could see.
In my chat we have 3 names, so all 3 of us will go.
Okay, yeah. So I see that one 3 waiting. So Lasya, I'll start with you, and then I will put the other names too.
Namaste, my name is Lasya Tirumamdi. I'm 14 years old, and I will be reciting chapter 16, slokas 1 and 2. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Abhayam Sattvasam Suddhihi Jnana Yoga Vyavasthitihi Danam Damascha Yajnascha
swadhyayastapa arjavam. So in this shloka, Bhagavan Krishna tells Arjuna many qualities and virtues of a divine person, and those include fearlessness, purity of mind, knowing spiritual knowledge, charity, control of senses, performance of sacrifice, studying the sacred books, and straightforwardness. The second one, ahimsa satyam akrodaha tyagashantirapaishunam daya bhuteshvalo luptvam martavam hirachapalam. So this is continuing those list of various virtues. So it includes nonviolence, truthfulness, absence of anger, renunciation, peacefulness, restraint from fault finding, compassion towards all living beings, and gentleness, modesty, and yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Lasya.
Okay, and then our second login is
Yeah,
Shravya.
it's Sarvya. So we'll start with Sarvya and her name and date of age. Yes, Sarvya, please go ahead.
Hari Om, my name is Shravya Tirumamadi, and today I will be chanting chapter 16, slokas 3 and 5. Om Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Tejakshamadhriti Shaucham Adroho Nati Manita Bhavanti Sampadam Daivim Abhijatasya Bharata. So the meaning of this shloka is this is the continuation of 1 and 2. The saintly virtues of those who have a divine nature, vigor, forgiveness, fortitude, cleanliness, bearing enmity toward none, and absence of vanity. This is the fifth one. Devi sampad vimokshaya nibandhaya surimata masu cha sampadam devim abhijatosi pandava. So the meaning of this one is the divine qualities lead to liberation, while the demonic qualities are the cause for a continuing destiny of bondage. Grieve not, O Arjun, as you were born with saintly virtues. Dhanyavad.
Thank you. Can you please let me know your name again and age?
My name is Shravi Tirumamdi and my age is 9.
Shravi.
Very nice, Shravi.
Thank you.
And we have one more.
Yeah, Mansavi, right? Manasvi.
Manasvi. Namaste. My name is Manasvi Devi. I'm going to recite slokams 3 and 4 from chapter 12, Bhakti Yoga. Ye tvaksharamanirdesyam avyaktam paryupasate sarvatra gamachintyancha kutastamachalam dhruvam. The meaning of this shloka is Bhagavan Sri Krishna said to Arjuna, one who worships me in formless should be imperishable, unchanging, and omnipresent. Samniyamyendriyat gramam sarvatra samabuddhayaha te prapnuvanti mameva sarvabhuta hite rataha. The meaning of this shloka is Bhagavan Sri Krishna tells Arjuna, one who worships me in formless form has to have control of their senses, has to have an even mind, and has to be well engaged in the well-being of all beings. Thank you.
Very nice. Good job.
Very nice.
Manasvi, Hare Krishna.
I will just call out the names who I have from the list so that people are aware this sequence we are going to call. And the names are after Mansui is Aditya Kulkarni, Vedang Hole, Meghna Yelugiri, Mansi Devi, Arjun, then Vaishnavi, Aditya, Aditri, Saurish, and then Vedashri. These are the people I could see the name in the chat window. And this is all, I believe. Yes. So if nobody is saying no, then I think probably we are good to go. So I will ask Aditya now.
Look forward. Dharmasya Glanir Bhavatu Bhavati Bharata Avadhanam Adharmasya Tadatmam Srujamyam. See, Jai Shri Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Wonderful. So much. How old are you?
6 years.
Oh, thank you, and thank you for
My birthday.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next one will be
Yeah.
Vedang Bole from same household. So, Vedang, if you can come on screen, introduce yourself.
Hare Krishna. My name is Vedang Bole. I am 13 years old, and I will be doing the chapter 4.7 and 2.7 today. So, yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyutanam adharmasya tadatman suryajam. Sorry, I'm nervous.
Yeah, don't be.
Yeah.
You're saying a wonderful shloka.
Yeah, it.
So just close your eyes and try again. Okay?
Yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyutanam adharmasya tadatmanam sujanmah. Sorry. Well,
That's
the
fine.
meaning. The meaning is whenever there's a bad, I will come down to earth. Meaning I is Krishna. Next 2.7 Karpana dosa pahats svabhava rachami tvam dharma swam muda chetan yacheras sa nishyatam bruhitan me shishyatam shadi mam tvam prapanam. So the meaning of this is, I understand I'm at fault and I am confused, and so please teach me, Krishna, and I will be a student.
Thank you so much. It's a very, very important shloka of Bhagavad Gita. So thank you so much for, chanting this shloka. And don't be nervous. Try, reading every day, and we will be having more competition coming. So next time I want you to be more confident. Thank you so much for participating. Very good.
Very good.
So after Vedang, it will be Meghna Yelugiri.
Hare Krishna. My name is Meghna Yalaguri, and I am 9 years old, and I will be chanting chapter 14, verse 21, and chapter 14, verse 27. Arjuna Ovacha Karlingaistin Gunanetan Adito Bhavati Prabho Kimachara Katam Chaitam Tingunan Ativartate. And the translation is, Arjuna inquired, What are the characteristics of those who have gone beyond the three gunas, O Lord? How do they act? How do they go beyond the bondage of the gunas? The verse, now I'm going to see chapter 14, verse 27. Brahmano hi pratishtaham amritasya vyasya cha shashvatasya cha dharmasya sukasya kantikasya cha. And the translation for this is, I am the basis of this formless Brahma, the Brahman, the immortal and imperishable of eternal Dharma, and the unattending divine bliss.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Very nice.
So after Meghna, it will be a Manasvi, Devi.
Manasvi is done just now.
Yeah, Manasvi went with the Lasya and Shravya.
Oh, is it? Okay, okay. Okay. So, sounds good. So then I will go with Arjun.
Yeah, Arjun as well.
Kakumanu. Kakumanu. Arjun Kakumanu.
Yeah. Go.
Namaste, my name is Arjun Kakunanu. I'm 5 years old. I will tell Bhagavad Gita chapter 14.4 and 14.26. Sarvayonishu kaunteya murtaya sambhavatiya tasa brahma mahatyonir aham bija pritatpita. Next one. Mam chayori vicharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunam samutityaitan brahma boyai kalpate. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, wonderful. Do
Very
you know
nice.
of this shloka? Do you know what it says? Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah. He's 5 years old, so he just knows this.
I just thought like let me ask like if he's he recited it like very wonderfully. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Very
much.
nice, Arjun. Very
Thank you.
nice.
So after Arjun, it will be Vaishnavi Bhaktuni. Vaishnavi, yeah, she's there. So start her video and start reciting. Vaishnavi, are you there? Are you listening? I think
Vaishnavi is done.
Okay, Vaishnavi is done. Okay. So Aditya is also done. Aditya Yelugiri, Meghna Yelugiri and Aditya Yelugiri. So, okay, so maybe that name.
I think they're done, yeah.
Yeah. So it's only Meghna you are going to say, or your brother is also coming in?
Yeah, I already said mine.
Okay, sounds good.
So Aditri and Soresh Kundu have also done, right? They have completed it?
No, now it is.
Kundu,
Now
yeah.
it's their turn.
No.
Now it's their turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aditri and Soresh. Yeah.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. My name is Aditri. And my name is Suresh. We're both 10 years old. We're 10 years old. We're 10 years old. And we're twins. The mantra we're going to be doing is Bhagavad Gita 4.9 and 10.8.
So why don't you do one at a time? So Aditri, you go first. You recite shloka and then we'll go. Yeah.
Okay. Janma karma cha me divyam evam yavati tyattvata tyatta deham punar janma naiti mameti. So Arjuna, and the translation is, one who knows the transcendental nature of my appearance and activities does not, upon leaving the body, take his birth again and again in the material world, but attains my eternal abode, O Arjuna. And 10.8 is Aham Sravasya Prabhavo Matya Sarvam Pravartate Iti Matva Bhajan Demam Buddha Bhava Samanvita I am the source of all spiritual and material worlds. Everything emanates from me. I am the wise who perfectly know this, engage in my devotional service, and worship me with all their hearts.
Very nice, Aditri. Now, Saurav.
Hare Krishna. Janma karma chane devyam yo vesti tatvataha deva purnar janma naiti maiti. So Arjuna in 10.8 is aham sarva prapevyo mata sarva prarvartate itrimarva pandratamam Buddham Badva Sami Vitaha. I am the source of all spiritual and material worlds.
I do not get a turn.
Everything emanates from me. The wise who perfectly know disengage in my devotional service and worship me with all their hearts.
Very nice. Sauresh, very nice. Thank you.
And the last one to go will be Vedashri Sadhani. Vedashri Sadhani, the last one to
I
go.
did not have a turn.
Okay, who is this?
Okay. What's your name?
Aditya Yalaguri.
Aditya, you will
Yes.
go after this Vedashri Mataji, okay?
And Govind after that. Govind has also joined.
Okay.
Oh, very nice.
Shri.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Happy Gita Jayanti to all. I am reciting from chapter 2, Sankhya Yoga 2.13. Dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tata dehantar praptir virastatra namuyati. Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. As the embodied soul continuously passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. A sober person is not bewildered by such a change. Hare Krishna. Then from chapter 4, Jnana Karma Sannyas Yoga 4.9. Janma karma cha me divyam yo veti tatvata tattva deham punarjanma naiti mamiti sarjana. Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. One who knows the transcendental nature of my appearance and activities does not, upon leaving the body, take his birth again in this material world, but attains my eternal abode, O Arjuna. Hari Bol. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna, wonderful. Very nice.
Very nice, Mataji.
Thank you, ma'am.
So we have only 2 participants left. One will start with Aditya and then Govind, and that will be the end of
round 1.
Round 1.
And after that, while judges are scoring, meanwhile we'll have Ritesh Chandan speaking, and Tulsi Gabbard has, so she'll speak after that, and then so we'll have those people speaking after that. Okay, and then Nilesh Oak will give a talk, and then Nilesh ji will also be presenting one of the panelists for the final for giving the awards also. Go ahead, Aditya, please.
Hi, my name is Aditya Yalaguri. I'm 6 years old. Today I'm going to tell you chapter 2, verse 13, chapter 3, verse 27. Now I'm going to take chapter 2, verse 13. Dehinosmin yata dehe kamaram yavanandara tata dehantara praptir virastatra namuhyati. Second chapter. Chapter 3, verse 27. Prakritya kriyamanani gunahi karmi sarjaha ahankara vimudatma kartahamiti manyate. Translation for this is, just as the embodied soul passes from childhood to youth to old age, similarly at the time of death, the soul passes into another body. second chapter, second translation of it is all activities are carried out by the three modes of nature, but in ignorance the soul deluded by false in identification with the body thinks itself to be the doer. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Very nice, Aditya. Good job.
And the last one to
Namaste.
Govind. Yeah, so Govind.
Namaste. My name is Govind. I'll be reading chapter 1, shloka 1, and chapter 4, shloka 34. Ditracha vacha dharma kshetre kurukshetre samaveta yuyushava mamaka pandavascheva kim akurvata Sanjaya. Dhritarashtra said, O Sanjaya, after my sons and the sons of Pandu assembled in the pilgrimage at Kurukshetra, desiring to fight, what do they do? And Tadvidi panipatena paniprashnena sevaya upadekshanti tejyanam jnanina tattvadarshana. Just try to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master. Inquire from him submissively and render service unto him. The self-realized souls can impart knowledge unto you because they have seen the truth.
Very nice, Govind. How old are you, Govind?
14.
14. Very
14.
nice.
So now we'll move on to the second part while the judges, they get on to a call and discuss their scores. So Ritesh, would you like to speak a little bit about the Gita, importance of Gita in our lives, American Hindu kids, and how, and also your vision for these kids?
Yes, first of all, Hare Krishna, and thank you, Adi Guruji and Sattology team for inviting me here. I'm very blessed and honored. I'd like to wish all the listeners, first of all, happy Ekadashi and Gita Jayanti wishes to all of you. In fact, may Shri Krishna Paramatma protect and prosper for all of us. I want to say that I'm so blessed and honored after listening to these children. I can tell you that with all the effort today, Adi Guruji, yourself, entire Sattology team, all of you they are doing is fantastic. Today we are missing this from our part. Today when we look into Gita, Gita is taught in the business schools and all the places where actually it is important part of our life. And I see these young children when they are saying the slokas in Sanskrit and then translating it and then converting it into the beautiful, I can say, language with their beautiful tone. I'm very blessed and honored. I'm very happy, Adiji. I can tell you, Gita plays such an important role in our life. Not only I can say the sloks, but every angle, the Gita is part of us. It helps us to make decisions. It helps us to go in the right path. And I have only positive word, and I'm very proud of all the children who are participating today. I like to congratulate to all of you. I can tell you, like today, whosoever win, but in my eyes, all of you are winner because you have done the great effort in keeping our culture alive and speaking slokas. And thank you so much. And once again, Hare Krishna and happy Ekadasi and Gita Jayanti wishes to all of you. Back to Adiji, aapko. Yeah.
Thank you, Ritesh, for this. Very nice words. And I will have Nilesh Oak. Please speak. Nilesh Oak, are you there?
Yes, yes, I'm
Very
here.
famous author. Nileshok is a researcher, very famous author, and amazing. If you go to Google Nileshok, his books are very, very on Mahabharata dating, and his interviews on Sattology and many other channels. Very famous personality. So Nileshok ji, please address the kids.
All right. Namaskar. I'll just echo the words of Ritesh ji, that it's what a pleasure it is to listen to all of them say these verses with the translation. Just a wonderful thing. A couple of words I would say, which is, do not think of this as the end in itself. It's just the beginning. And at your ages, wherever you are, like I saw as young as 6-year-old and then 23, that's great. Some of the things may not make immediate sense to you, like what does that verse is saying, what that shlok is saying. As you go through your life and as you get these exciting experiences, you will start making more connection. I'll tell you my experience. I was lucky. I started very much at your age, and actually I started reading Bhagavad Gita in my mother tongue, which happens to be Marathi. And many of you might know the name, and if you don't know, something worth knowing, he was given the highest Indian award, which is a Bharat Ratna Acharya Vinoba Bhave. And he wrote a translation of Bhagavad Gita in Marathi called Gita, like a mother Gita. And that's where I began. And I used to wonder why my mom is asking me to just recite these verses and what do I really do with them. But I will say over a period of time, now my experience is this: if I am under some kind of stress, or if I'm trying to make a decision about anything, a life decision, something that's happening in my life, and you can call this as my shraddha, as just a conviction, as just a reverence, the faith, that I will open a random page of Bhagavad Gita or a Gita, and whatever the verse or the shlok that I read, I feel, and this could be just because it's my shraddha, you may think like that, and that's perfectly fine. But whatever I read, it works for me. Okay, I'll just share a couple other different points. Uh, this Bhagavad Gita is told by Krishna to Arjun a long time ago. And then, for most part, we say more than 5,000 years ago, and that's perfectly fine for all practical purposes. What I worked on, and I worked on for 25 plus years when I was just out of my graduate school. And what I found is this Mahabharata text, which is where the Bhagavad Gita is part of. I found a lot of astronomy references. So Vyasadeva is writing all these wonderful descriptions of the time of the Mahabharata war. And what I did is I put them together like the way you solve a crossword puzzle, or the way you solve the Rubik's Cube, getting all the colors right on each side, or a jigsaw puzzle, putting a map of United States together or something like this. I solved it in a scientific fashion, and it led me to a specific year. That year is 5561 BCE, which in a simple language, more than 7,500 years ago. What is interesting about this date or the Bhagavad Gita, something that is more than say 7,000 years ago, today if you read with a translation, of course, if you don't know Sanskrit, it speaks to us. It talks to us like our friend. Okay, just like the Krishna and Arjun, they were friends. So that is something very fascinating, and you might have heard the term "old is gold." Okay, and that's so true about Bhagavad Gita. The second thing, some of you young friends may not be aware of all these things, but if you have heard the words such as Veda or Rigveda, Ramayana, Mahabharata, Upanishad, Bhagavad Puran, okay, now I see some heads there nodding, so that's great. So if you think of a Veda, that is emphasis is on a dhyana, like a meditation, contemplation. If you think of Upanishad, the focus is on a jnana, which is a knowledge. If you think of Ramayana, the focus is on the niti, like absolute moral values. Okay, so there are these distinction like that. If you look at the Bhagavad Puran, the focus is on the bhakti, and the Mahabharata is on the karma. The beauty of Bhagavad Gita is this: it takes all of these different names or different fields that I just mentioned, and it synthesizes it so beautifully that if you are interested in bhakti and if you read Bhagavad Gita, then you find bhakti everywhere. If you are interested in a jnana, knowledge, you start reading Bhagavad Gita and you find knowledge everywhere. If you are interested in a dhyana, like meditation, and you start reading Bhagavad Gita, you find dhyana everywhere. Okay, that is how this beautiful thing is. And remember, when Krishna, if you start reading Bhagavad Gita, by the second chapter, actually Krishna has done whatever he wanted to say. And then Arjun asked the question, you are asking me to follow this path of knowledge, and you're asking me to also follow this path of karma. What I supposed to do? And then again, it kind of expanded. Now that Krishna is doing it for our benefit. So take it with a leap of faith. The journey begins with, one step, and you have started with 2 shloka. That is a perfect starting point. And don't give up. And you will find as you go through your life, you're going to the Krishna is going to bring you back to this Bhagavad Gita, and you're going to find everything useful. So with that, I will give it back to Aditya ji.
Yes. Thank you, Nileshji, and thank you for such encouraging words. I would like to just, I'm so impressed. I don't simply have words. There's so much talent with the American kids and children. And also, I thank all the parents who have come forward and trained their children and retained the fire of this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, even while living here. So, thank you all very much. Judges are going to soon announce. Meanwhile, I'll ask Tulsi Gabar to speak. She is joined via phone. If she's can speak right now, she should go ahead and address.
She's on the mute. Like you may need to unmute her.
No, she's.
No? All right.
So she's. I think she's trying to speak, but from our side, it's not there. Tulsi, you try again. While she's trying, Sunil Khemane ji, if you are there, then just please arrange her again. Meanwhile, we will have we will have a small conversation talk on Neeraj Kumar ji. What do you felt today? So you are so engaged in the American Hindu community here. What you felt today with all the recitation which you heard?
I'm very happy. And I'm I'm clearly ashamed of myself in the sense that from childhood, I knew all these things because I studied in nationalist schools, Shishu Mandir and Vidya Bharati. And my memory was very good. My pronunciation was good. I knew all the meanings and I learned a lot. And then because of this science, technology, education or whatever, I completely lost touch with Ramayana, Gita, Mahabharata, everything. And now at this stage of my life, I'm coming back to this. I'm very excited. It feels like I'm starting a new birth and new journey again. So I'm very happy to join this competition, and it has given me a motivation to start reading Gita. I have decided with my son that I will have a Zoom meeting with him every day, and we will read at least one slok of Gita every day and one portion of Ramayana every day. So this has opened a new chapter in my life. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And for people who are waiting for the results, it's almost done. And I think will Manish Pandey ji will come and start announcing the names. So Manish Pandey ji, please let us go ahead and start announce the names for the finalists. And everybody is a winner here because all of you will get participant certificates. And for next year, be ready for Olympiad, Gita Olympiad, where we will have from every country and continent will organize a Bhagavad Gita recitation contest. So it will continue throughout the year with Sonali Jog ji and Sham Rasika Mata ji, and they're going to lead that initiative, and Manish Pandey and ourselves. So, so Manish Pandey ji, please go ahead. So, Manish Pandey ji,
Adiji,
yes,
just give us 5 minutes. So we are just sorting it out, tabulating. Okay, give us 5 minutes. It's really tough. So every participants are good. So it's really tough. So we are just
it's
tabulating.
very tough. All of you have done so well. The judges are totally confused now. Everyone is arguing how to bring other people. Okay, so everyone was good. Everyone was a winner. And I also want to tell you, I've authored 2 books on Gita, but I can tell you Gita is a very easy book. My first inspiration from Gita came from Prabhupada's translation, and it's a very easy book, very simple book, and it's not difficult at all. Many people will tell you that Gita is very difficult. It's a conversation, just two Krishna talking to. There are 4 people conversing in Gita. Starts with Dhritarashtra, Sanjay, and Arjun and Krishna. Very simple. All of us like conversations. and it's a conversation if you read it that way. It's part of Mahabharata. And how many of you knew how many shlokas were in Mahabharata available to the mankind? To the humans, 100,000 shloka were available. And out of which 8,800 shloka are difficult, which Vyasdev spoke to Ganesh so that he's busy. And those shloka only Vyasdev says himself or Sanjay could understand or may not understand, but and Shukdev Goswami, his own son. So these are the people who understood that. So there is a lot of misconception being spread that we should not keep Mahabharata in the house, we should not keep this Bhagavad Gita in the house, which is all incorrect. Bhagavad Gita or Mahabharata, whosoever keeps in the house gets prosperous. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Partha Dhanudara. You'll get good, auspiciousness in the house, wealth, fame when you keep Mahabharata in the house. The beauty is to read. That's the more important thing, is to read, because oftentimes we put it on the shelves and we dust it once a year and just see if we can get. So it's just like when you have honey in a bottle, if you lick from outside you won't get the taste. You have to pick up a spoon, dip the spoon in the bottle and put the honey in your mouth. So Bhagavad Gita is like that, and I'm so impressed with all these children who have done that today and shown us. Ritesh, you would like to add something?
Yeah,
Yes.
I want to tell you, Adiji, I just took out the picture from my wall, actually. This is a picture, I have it in my office, actually. So looking into it, always I think of that anything happen to me, everything what I can do is achievable. And this applies to you, all of you children, yeah. Nothing is impossible. And any challenges it comes, you have your way, and Gita will show you that way. In fact, continue to give all your effort, all your energy, and you will be very successful in your life. And I have this picture in my office room, and whenever I face the challenges during the Congress election part and many things, I always look into it and see Arjuna, when he can pass through so many deep challenges and everything, why we cannot do it? And keeping those in mind, I think you will be very successful in your life. Thank you.
Riteshji, we hope that you remain our congressman for a long time now. So
So we will continue to fight here, this thing. Yeah.
we'll continue to support you and help you in whatever way. So judges, please be ready. Judges, Manish Pandey ji, are you declaring? Yes. Manish
Almost coming. Almost coming.
Almost. So this is so difficult you have made. So it is a full credit goes to all the participants and panelists who are there, because you have made it so difficult for the judges. And according to me, I want to give prizes to everybody, from the auspicious hands of Ritesh Tandon and Nilesh Okji, and so with their hands, I want to give prizes to everyone. So just so they're still trying to join. There's some problem there. So just I don't know why Hawaii is so difficult right now. So maybe some other reason may be there. So anyone else we have from the judges panels that we had invited, and I also want to thank Kiara, who has joined from Pune. Welcome, Kiara, who has joined, and you did a very good recitation.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
So if people who have joined from India, I would like to give a special thanks, and who have participated there from there, and
I'd like to speak something.
Who is this?
This is Kiara's dad.
Okay, please go ahead, Kiara.
So
Yeah, we
actually,
cannot see you. Yeah.
Just a second.
Okay, now we can see you.
I'm next to you. All right, sir. So actually, every year we have this Gita competition in our city. But this year, because of the pandemic, we couldn't. But thanks a lot, Sattology, for arranging this competition, because that's the way we could again keep it going every year. And that's right. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. And thank you for joining from India. Next year we'll have Gita Olympiad. So India will be a separate category altogether.
We would be looking forward to it. Surely.
Please join. So judges, Manish Pandey ji, now our wait is over. We have nothing else to talk right now. Manish Pandey ji. So everyone else should stay and listen to these people as well. You know, like I said, everyone is a winner. Gita, anyone who recites, Neha Bhrikamanasho Asti Pratyavayana Vidyate, little bit advancement in this path can save you from greatest danger. So Gita is very relevant today, more relevant today, and becomes more relevant every day. So everyone is a beneficiary, you know. And I can tell you right now on YouTube also more than 100 people are watching, and it's going to cross 1,000, 2,000 very quickly. Yes. Yes, Manish Pandey, we are all waiting now.
Aditya ji, they are already under a lot of pressure. You don't bring additional pressure on them.
There is a separate WhatsApp call also going on. You can see a little bit of so all the discussions you can still hear.
Yes.
Yeah. Correct. Yes,
So,
go ahead, Manish ji.
Yeah, so after a long struggle, we have came out with
video is not on.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. So I will put a video on. So after a long struggle, you know, going after a long.
Still cannot see you. Okay. Yes, go ahead, Manish ji, please.
Okay. So after a long struggle, we have kind of finally decided on the names, which I am going to say it now. The first one is Kaira. On the second one is Dhriti. Third one is Achyut. So third one is Achyut. Okay. Fourth one is Shirka. Fifth is Pranav. Sixth is Anish. Seventh is Meenakshi. Eighth is Meghna. Ninth is Lasya. 10th is Partha. 11th is Tanvi. 12th is Siddhant. 13th is Vedashri. 14th is Vedant. And last one is Neeraj. These are all the 15 names we could think and we could shortlist for round number 2.
Question.
Actually, all of you did such a great and wonderful job that it was very, very difficult to find out. So we must have missed something, but I'm really sorry for that. Thank you so much for, I mean, you all did a wonderful job, and we can't judge, like, you know, with our limited knowledge. And I'll say that, like, Krishna will bless you all. But for our next group, we just selected 15 people. So you please all stay there, and even if your name is not announced, you all are winner from our, like, you know, what we think is you all are winner. So let's hear from these 15 people. So we just did it like age group wise. Some are, like, you know, for younger group, middle group, and the older adult group. So please don't misunderstand if your name is not there. You're winner for us. Thank you so much. Thanks again.
Hare Krishna, which Pranav is it?
Pranav Harve. Havre.
Okay.
Which Vedang also?
Sorry?
Vedant Jog.
Okay, thank you.
That is from the adult category. Sorry, yeah.
Hey, do we have Pilli, Sanika Pilli?
Sanika Pillai is there, yes. In the younger group, she is there. So now we will go one by one as Prabhuji announced name. So you can recite your next 3 shloka. Now please remember that now we want these 3 shloka with meaning all memorized. So you close your eyes so that we will understand that you're not looking or reading, and it will be very helpful for us. So when you are chanting, please pray to Krishna, fold your hand and close your eyes and then chant. Okay. So all the best for second round. We will start with Kiara.
I have a question.
Sure, please.
Is there Shrika Pilli?
Sorry?
Is there Shrika Pilli?
Shrika Pillai. We have
Pillai is
Shrika
there, yeah.
Pillai. We
Yeah,
have
we have Shrika Pillai.
Yes, Shrika Pillai is there in the younger group, and Sanika Pillai is there in the old. Is there? Okay, sorry,
Yeah, she's Sanika 13-year-old and Shrika is in 9-year-old.
Okay. So Shrika Pillai is there in the younger group. And Sanika, you wait. I will just check again list and I will let you know if you are there in the group 2 or not. But you both recited very well. Thank you
No,
again.
I just have a question. The judge said Shirka. I don't know what.
Shrika.
Shrika,
Pillai.
Shrika.
9-year-old.
BCom director.
And so please forgive us for the name. So if I am not pronounce it right, so I am sorry for that. So we'll start for round 2. Are we all set?
Yes.
So all the best to all the participants who has participated in this one, and then we'll go to round 2, and then we'll hear more shlokas and we'll enjoy. So the first will be Kaira. Please go ahead, Kaira.
Hello, I am Kaira Mehta. I am 8 years old and I am going to recite the 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita 12.345. ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवम्. Those who worship me in formless way, the unchanging, the imperishable, and the infinite one. Sanniyamendriyagramam sarvatra samabuddhayah te prapnuvanti mameva sarvabhutahite rataah. Vabhutahite rataah. Those who restrain their senses, who are even-minded everywhere, who are engaged to welfare of beings, also come to me. क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखम् देहवद्भिरवाप्यते. But for human beings, it's difficult to understand the formless God than the one with form. Thank you.
Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Next person is Dhriti.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Dhriti. How old are you, Dhriti?
I'm 13.
Oh, then sorry. Then you wait for your second group because I think I did a little bit. Achyut Kendre, 5-year-old.
I'm also 13 years old.
He's 13-year-old.
Okay, so just a second. Prabhuji, then Sanika Pillai, you can go.
Yeah.
It's Shrika Pillai, sorry, 9-year-old.
Shrika.
Shrika Pillai. Is she there? No. She was right here. Okay. Pranav Harve.
Yes, I'm 11. I mean 12.
Okay. Go ahead, Pranav.
Okay, I'll go. So I'm going to be saying 6th chapter's 32nd shloka, 9th chapter's 29th shloka, and 18th chapter's 66th shloka. 6.32. Atmaupamyena sarvatra samam pashyati yorjuna sukham va yadi va dukkham sayogi paramo mataha. He is the supreme yogi who, by comparison to his own self, sees the equality in all beings, both in their happiness and their distress. 9.29. Samoham sarvabhuteshu na me dveshyosti na priyaha ye bhajanti tu mam bhaktya maite teshu chapyaham. Shri Krishna says, I envy no one, nor am I partial to anyone. I am equal to all. But whoever renders service unto me in devotion is a friend, is in me, and I'm also a friend to him. 18.66 Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja aham tva sarva papebhyah mokshayashyami ma shuchaha. Abandon all varieties of religion and surrender unto me. I'll deliver you from all sinful reactions. Do not fear. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.
Very
Anish,
nice pranam.
do we have Anish Gosangari, 10-year-old?
Anish. Anish, are you there, Anish?
Yeah, I'm here. Hello.
Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah.
If you can, please close your eyes. If you are you chanting by heart? I mean, you memorized it, or you are going to read, Anish?
Oh, Hare Krishna, by mistake, I close my eyes. Is it fine if I do it again?
No, but I know that like you memorized it perfectly, so no problem at all. Thank you so much for
Sorry
that.
for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I memorized the verses, but not the translation. Is that okay?
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah, please go ahead. Thank you.
Arjuna Uvacha.
No, they want to do the 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Kshetragnam chapi mam vidhi sarva kshetreshu bharata kshetragnano jnanam yettajnanam matam mama tatshetram yachayadaksha yadvikari yataschayat.
I think something is wrong. He is
Yeah,
chanting different and
is there a lag or like what's going on?
I think Sanika and Shrika they join and
Anish, can you please redo again, and rest all, can you mute yourself, because I'm hearing some, Anish is mute and others, I mean, I'm hearing someone.
Hello?
Hello,
Yeah,
Anish. Yeah, please go ahead now.
Kshetragnam chapi mam vidhi sarva kshetreshu bharata kshetragnano jnanam yettajnanam matam mama tatshetram yachayadiksha yadvikari yataschayat sachayo yat prabhavascha tatsamasena me shunu rishibir bahuda gitam chando birvividai pratak brahmasutra padaišteva hetumad birvinishchiteha. O sign of Bharata, you should understand that I am also the knower in all bodies, and to understand this body and its knower is called knowledge. That is my opinion. Now please hear my brief description of this field of activity and how it's constituted, what its changes are, whence it is produced, who that knower of the field of activities is, and what his influences are. That knowledge of the field of activities and of the knower of the activities described by various sages in various Vedic writings. It is especially presented in Vedanta Sutra with all reasoning as to cause and effect. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, thank you so much. Very wonderful.
very nice.
Now from the younger category, Manish ji, I'll add few names because we missed.
Sure.
Yeah.
So Shikha Pillai is there. So
Shikha
she
Pillai,
has.
are you there?
Yeah, she is there. Yeah, please go ahead, Shikha.
रुद्राणां शङ्करश्चास्मि वित्तेषो यक्षरक्षसां वसूनां पावकश्चास्मि.
We can't see her, right?
मेरुशिखरिणामहं पुरोधस्. Wait, the meaning of that sloka is, of all the Rudras, I'm Lord Shiva. Of the.
So Shikha, so maybe can you lower your video little so that we can see it properly? Yeah, that will be proper. Yeah, please go ahead now. Yeah, can you guys see?
Start from the beginning.
Yeah, start from the beginning, please.
शङ्करश्चास्मि वित्तेषो यक्षरक्षसां वसूनां पावकश्चास्मि मेरुशिखरिणामहम्. Of all the Rudras, I'm Lord Shiva. Of the Yakshas and Rakshasas, I'm the Lord of Wealth, Kuvera. Of the Vasus, I'm Fire, Agni, and of the mountains, I'm Meru. पुरोधसां च मुख्यं मां विद्धि पार्थ बृहस्पतिं सेनानीनामहं स्कन्दः सरसामस्मि सागरः. Of priests, O Arjuna, know me to be the chief Brihaspati. Of generals, I'm Kartikeya, and of the bodies of water, I'm the ocean. Maharshirnam Bhriguraham Viramasmi Ekamaksharam. Yajnanam Japayajñosmi Sthavaraణam Himalayah. Of the great sages, I'm Bhrigu of vibrations. I'm transcendental form of sacrifices. I'm the chanting of holy names, japa, and of immovable things, I'm Himalayas.
Thank you so much.
Very nice, Shivnika.
So the last in the category, no, there are two more in this category. So we will invite Ashrit Chandra Madi. Ashrit, are you there? Ashrit. I don't see him. Ashrit is not there. Okay.
Shirish,
are you there? Oh, Shirish. No, I don't see them. Shirish also is not there.
Oh.
Okay, so we'll come back to these three people and then we'll start with Achyut now. Right?
Hare Krishna. Okay, so I'll be saying the shlokas from the 12th chapter named Bhakti Yoga, 6th and 7th shloka, and also 20th shloka.
Okay, I can't see you. Can you all see him? Maybe my.
Yeah, he's on.
Yeah, we can see him.
Yeah, page 2, Sonali ji. If
Okay.
you are okay, I will make him. Let me see if I could make him. 1 second, hold on. If I can put a spotlight on you so that everyone can see. So, it's hard to find. Okay, where is it? Yes. So I will try to do a spotlight on him. Oh. No, I cannot. Yeah. So go ahead, Achyut. I'm sorry. So Sonali ji, can you see him?
Not yet, but
yeah, I can see him.
Okay,
yeah.
then go ahead, please. I mean, it's okay. So, yeah, go ahead.
ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते. But those who worship me, giving up all their activities unto me and being devoted to me without deviation, engaged in devotional service and always meditating upon me, having fixed their minds upon me, O son of Pratha, for them I am the swift deliverer from the ocean of birth and death.
Have you memorized it or?
Yeah, I memorized the shloka, but not the translation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, next shloka.
Tesham karta mrityu samsara sagarat bhavami nachirat partha maya veshita chetasam. So in this shloka, Lord Krishna is saying in this, whoever worships me with pure devotion and loving service will at the end of his birth go back home, back to Godhead. And 20th shloka. Na jayate mriyate va kadachita nayam bhutva bhavita vana bhuyaha Ajo nitya shashvathoyam puranaha nahanyate hanyamane sharire. For the soul, there is neither birth nor death at any time. He has not come into being, does not come into being, and will not come into being. He is unborn, eternal, ever-existing, and primeval. He is not slain when the body is slain. Here, Lord Krishna is saying that the soul can never be touched by the material elements, is ever existing, and we should see ourselves as the soul and not the body. When we see ourselves as a soul, then the activities that we will do, we will not entangle us inside this material world. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Very nice, Achyuta.
Thank you.
Yes. So we'll call, so whom we missed on the roll call earlier, it is Ashrit. Ashrit Chandra, are you there?
I'm here. So, like,
Yeah,
Hare
Ashrit.
Krishna,
Okay.
I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. I was an attendee, so.
Okay.
So, my first shloka is 2.3. Klaipyam masmagama partha naitatvayupapadyate kshudram Sorry. So it means don't be unmanly, Partha. This does not benefit you. Shake off your weaknesses, arise and do your duty, you blazer. Then my next one is 2.47. Karmanyevadhikarasye ma phalehu kadachana ma karma phalaheturbhuh ma te sangostva karmani. It means you have the right to work, but the fruits are like the results, like you should not think of your result. You should do the action and leave the results for Krishna. So, focusing on the results may lead to inaction. Neither consider yourself the cause of results or never be attached to inaction. My next sloka is 7.21. Yo yo yam yam tanum bhaktah shraddhayarchitumichhati tasya tasya chalam shraddham tameva vidadhamyaham. It means I am in everyone's heart as the super soul. As soon as one desires to worship some demigod, I make his faith steady so that he can devote himself to that particular entity. Yeah. And then my next sloka is 9.26. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhaktyupahritam ashnami prayatatmanah. If one offers me love with a devotion with a leaf, flower, fruit, or water, I will accept it. The next one is 12.2.
Wait, have you done 3 shlokas already? I think so.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think you're perfect. You had done all 3. I think you had done 4 shlokas.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I just made an extra one. Sorry.
Yeah. No
Thank
problem.
you, Hare Krishna.
I missed
your name?
So,
What's your name again?
Ashrit.
Ashrit.
Chandra.
Very nice, Ashrit.
9.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you
Hare
so
Krishna.
much. Very.
So now it is Dhriti.
Hare Krishna. I'm going to be doing 2.13, 9.26, and 4.8.
And Dhriti, if you memorized it, then close your eyes so I will know that like you are not reading.
I've memorized the verses, but like a lot of people, I haven't memorized the translations, even though I know what they mean.
Okay, no problem. Yeah.
Okay. Dehino asminyata dehe kovaram jovaram tara tata dehanta kaptir derastat janamuhati. As the embodied soul continuously passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. A sober person is not bewildered by such a change. Patam pushpam phalam toyam yome bhaktyapaya chati tadaham bhakti varishtam me paratatmanaha.
Translation जर memorize नसेल तर कमी मार्क्स येते.
Shama Rasika Mataji, please mute yourself because then, she's getting disturbed. Thanks. Sorry. Yeah, please go ahead. You can say it.
Should I say it again?
Anything is fine. Yeah, I heard you.
I'll just say the translation.
Okay.
If a fruit, a flower, a leaf, or anything prasad is offered to me with love, that devotion, I will accept it. And my last one is Paritranaya sadhunam vinashashaya dushkitam dharmasastra panathaya sambhavadi yuke yuke. To deliver the pious and annihilate the miscreants, as well as to establish the principles of religion, I myself will appear millennium after millennium. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Good job, Dhriti.
Thank you, Dhriti. Now, after Dhriti is Meenakshi.
Hare Krishna. Okay, so I don't know if you remember, but I'm 12 years old, and for my next 3 shlokas, I'll be saying the 6th chapter, 5th shloka, the 12th chapter, 6th shloka, and 12th chapter, 7th shloka. Okay. Uddharedatmanatmanam natmanam avasadayet atmaiva hyatmano bandhuhu atmaiva ripuratmanah. Okay, so in this shloka, Lord Shri Krishna says that one should elevate themselves using the power of their mind while remembering not to degrade themselves, avasadayet, because the mind can be the friend, bandhuhu, or the mind can be the foe, ripuhu, depending on how it's being used. So that's one of my shlokas. The next one, I'll be saying the 12th chapter, 6th shloka. Ye tu sarvani karmani mayi sanyasya matparaha ananyenaiva yogena mam dhyayanta upasate. Okay, so in this shloka, the Supreme Lord says that one should surrender all their actions, sarvani karmani, to Lord Shri Krishna and should consider him as the supreme goal while having ananya, exclusive and uninterrupted devotion towards him. And I would like to elaborate, the shloka is actually elaborated, the meaning of the shloka in the next shloka actually, so I'd like to say that as well. Teshamaham samudharta mrityu samsara sagarat bhavami nachirat partha maya veshita chetasam. Okay, so in this shloka, Lord Krishna says that if such a person who has all the qualities that was mentioned in the previous shloka, they shall be free from the sagara, or the ocean of mrityu samsara, of birth and death. So the vicious cycle of birth and death, one who has all those qualities mentioned before, Lord Krishna will free them because their consciousness is with Lord Krishna himself. Thank you.
Thank you. Very nice, Meenakshi. Very nice.
So after Meenakshi, it will be Meghna, followed by Lasya. Yeah, Meghna, please go ahead.
Okay. Karmana sukratasyahu satvikam nirmalam phalam rajasastu phalam dukkam ajnanam tamasa phalam. The translation is the result, the action that is done in goodness results in purity. The result of passion results in misery, and the result of ignorance results in foolishness. The next one is Sattvat Sanjay Tinyanam Rajaso Lobh Evacha Pramada Moha Tamaso Rajaso Bhavato Jnanam Evacha. the translation is that the mode of goodness develops knowledge, the mode of passion develops greediness, and the mode of ignorance develops foolishness. The last one I'm going to say is Partranaya sadhunam vinashaya chadushkritam dharma samstapanardaya sambhavam yuge yuge. And I don't know the translation for that one.
Very nice.
Thank
Very
you so
nice.
much.
Thank you, Nan. Thank you, Lasya.
That was, I don't think that was last year. That was someone else.
No, Meghna was there. So I was just asking her that how old are you? She just recited. So I was just asking her age.
She again went on mute.
Okay.
So Meghna, if you could let us know your age, that will be fine. So followed to Lasya.
Namaste, I'm Lasya Tirumamdi. I'm 14 years old and I will be reciting from chapter 16 and I'll be continuing it with slokas 3, 4, and 5. Tejakshama dhriti shaucham adroho nati manita bhavanti sampadam devim abhijatasya bharata. So the meaning of this is continued from shlokas 1 and 2, and it's a list of different qualities that Bhagavan Krishna is telling Arjuna, and it includes vigor and forgiveness, fortitude, cleanliness, and not having enmity with others. So number 4, dambho darpobhimanascha krodha parashyameva cha Ajnanam chabhijatasya partha sampadamasurim. So rather than good qualities, now these are the demonic qualities, and that includes hypocrisy, arrogance, anger, and ignorance, and and harshness. So the 5th one is Daivi Sampad Vimokshaya Nibhandaya Surimata Mashucha Sampadam Daivim Abhijatosi Pandava. So this kind of closes the different virtues, and it says that having good virtues leads to liberation, while having these demonic qualities can lead to a life with a lot of bondage. And then Bhagavan Krishna ends it with saying that Arjuna has all of the good qualities and he was born with them. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.
Very nice, Lasya. Yeah.
So after this, we'll call Veda for the child section so that we can complete. So Veda, are you there?
Hello, my name is Veda Gosangari and I am 7 years old and I will be reciting chapter 13, verse 3, 4, and 5. Verse 3. Shetagnyam chapi mam vidhi sarva kshetreshu bharata shetagnyayam yatta jnanam matam mama. Translation. O son of Bharata, you should understand that I am also the knower in all bodies, and to understand this body and its knower is called knowledge. That is my opinion. Verse 4. Tat kshetram yachaya duksha yadvikari yatashet sacho yat prabhavascha tat samasena me shunu. Translation. Now please hear my brief description of this field of activity and how it is made, what its changes are, and when it is produced, who the knower of the field of activity is, and what his influences are. Verse 5. Rishibir Bahuda Gitam Chandorbir Vividay Pitak Brahmasutra Padesheva Hetumadbir Vinishitaya. Translation. That knowledge of the field of activities
and of the knower of activities is described by various sages in various Vedic writings. It is especially presented in Vedanta Sutra with all reasonings as to cause and effect. Thank you.
Hare
Hare
Krishna. Veda, are you reading? Was you reading the?
No.
You by heart?
Yes.
Okay. Good job.
So now we will
Thank you.
thank you, Veda, and then we will have Partha followed by Tanvi. So Partha, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna. So I'll be reciting chapter 2, slokas 48, 49, and 50. योगस्थः कुरु कर्माणि सङ्गं त्यक्त्वा धनञ्जय सिद्ध्य सिद्ध्योः समो भूत samatvam yoga uchyate. The translation of this sloka is: perform all duties equipoised without attached to success or failure, and this is called yoga. The next sloka I'll be saying is Durena Hyavaram Karma Buddhi Dhurena Hyavaram Karma Bhukti Yukta Dhananjaya Buddho Saranam Anvicha Kripanaha Falahetavaha. The meaning of this sloka is: keep all abominable activities far away from devotional service. Under this consciousness, surrender unto the Lord. My last sloka is Buddhiyukto jahatiha ube sukrita dushkrite tasmad yogaya yujyasva yogaha karmasu kaushalam. The meaning of this sloka is: a man who is engaged in devotional service rids himself of the good and bad reactions even in this world. Therefore, always strive for yoga. Hare Krishna.
Very nice. Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you, Parth. And then we'll move on with Tanvi, followed by Siddhant.
Hare Krishna. First I'll start with 922, which is Ananyas Chintayanto Ma Ye Jana Pari Upasate Tesham Nityapi Yuktanam Yogakshevam Vahamyaham. With those who always worship me with exclusive devotion, meditating on my transcendental form. To them, I carry what they lack, and I preserve what they have. The second one is 926. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhakti prayachati tad aham bhakti uphartam ashnami prayat manaha. If one offers me with love and devotion a fruit, a flower, a leaf, or water, I will accept it. And my last one is 1866, which is Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam Vraja Aham Tvam Sarva Papebhyo Mokshashami Ma Suchaha. Abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender unto me. I shall deliver you from all sinful reactions. Don't fear. Thank you.
Thank you, Tanvi.
Nice.
Good job, Tanvi.
So now Siddhant and followed by Snika.
Hare Krishna. So my first one is chapter 2, shlok 20. Na jayate mriyate va kadachinnayam bhutva bhavita va na bhuyaha ajo nitya shashvatoyam purano na hanyate hanyamane sharire. For the soul there is neither birth nor death. He is not ever and will never come into being. He is unborn. He is unborn, eternal, ever existing, and premovable. He is not slain when the body is slain. And the other one is chapter 3, shlok 28. Tattvavitu mahabaho gunakarma vibhagayoho gunaguneshu vartanta iti matvana sajjate. A person who is in knowledge of the absolute truth does not engage in the senses and sense gratification, knowing well the difference between work and devotion and work for fruitive results. And next one is chapter 7, shlok 4. Bhumirapo nalo vayu kamanor buddhirevacha ahankari iti yame bhinna prakriti rashtada. Earth, water, fire, air,
ether, mind, intelligence, and false ego. All these eight constitute the Supreme Lord's separated material energies. Thank you.
Very nice.
Very nice, Vedant. Very nice.
So, Snika, so sorry.
Hi, I'm Hare Krishna. I'll be reciting the 22nd sloka in the 9th chapter, the 39th sloka in the 18th chapter, and the 9th sloka in the 17th chapter. Ananyaschintayanto mam ye janaः paryupasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyaham. In this shloka, Lord Krishna explains that whoever always worships him with immense devotion and meditates on his transcendental form, to them he carries what they lack and preserves what they have. Yadagre chanubandhe cha sukham mohanamaatmanaha nidralasya pramadotham tattamasamudahritam. In this shloka, Lord Krishna says that happiness is which is blind to self-realization is delusion from beginning to end, which arises from sleep, laziness, and illusion, and is said to be the nature of ignorance. Katvam lalavarna tyushnati ksharuksha vidahinaha ahara rajasasyeshtaha dukkha shokamaya pradaha. In this shloka, Sri Krishna explains that foods that are too bitter, too sour, salty, hot, pungent, dry, and burning are dear to those in the mode of passion. Such foods should not be consumed due to them causing distress, misery, and disease.
Oh, very nice, Sanika. Good job.
So now we'll call Vedashri.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam to all. My first shloka is from chapter 2nd, Sankhya Yoga, 2.59. Vishaya vinivartante niraharasya dehina rasavarjam rasopyasyam param drashtra nivartate. Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation. Though the embodied soul may be restricted from sense enjoyment, the taste for sense object remains. But ceasing such engagements by experiencing a higher taste is fixed in consciousness. My second shloka is from the 3rd chapter, Karma Yoga, 3.27. Prakrute kriyamanaani gune karmani sarvashah ahankara vimudatma kartamiti manyate. Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation. The spirit soul, bewildered by the influence of the false ego, thinks himself the doer of the activities, but that are in actuality carried out by the three modes of material nature. My third shloka is from the 4th chapter, Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yoga, 4.4. Arjunuvacha aparam bhavato janma param janma vivasvata katham idam vijaniyam tvamado proktavaniti. Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation. Arjuna said, the sun god Vivasvan is senior by birth to you. How am I understand in the beginning you instructed this science to him? Thank you.
Thank you, Vedashri ji. So we'll
Thank
come
you.
to
Very nice.
yes, sorry. So we'll come to Vedant and followed by Neeraj.
Okay, Hare Krishna. So I'll begin by reciting chapter 9, text 22. Ananyaschintayanto mam ye jana paryupasate tesham nityabhiyuktamam yogakshemam vahamyaham. In this shlok, Krishna is saying, to those who worship unto me with exclusive devotion to my transcendental form, to those I will carry what they don't have and protect what they have. On to chapter 9, text 27. Yat karoshi yadashnasi yad joshi dadasi yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurushva madarpanam. Krishna is telling Arjuna that whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer and give away, and whatever austerities you do these as an offering unto me. And my last one is chapter 15, text 14. Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva Praninam Dehamashtritaha Pranapana Samayuktam Pacham Yanyam Chaturvidam. Krishna is saying that I am the fire of digestion in the bodies of all living entities. And I join the air of life. I'm incoming and outgoing to digest the 4 types of foodstuff. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Very nice, Vedant.
Thank you.
And now we will have Neeraj ji.
हरे कृष्णा। पहला श्लोक है आत्मा की अमरता, अध्याय 2 श्लोक 23। नैनम छिन्दन्ति शस्त्राणि नैनम दहति पावकः न चैनम क्लेदयन्त्यापो न शोषयति मारुतः। आत्मा का वर्णन करते हुए भगवान कृष्ण अर्जुन से कहते हैं, शस्त्र इसको काट नहीं सकते, आग इसको जला नहीं सकती, जल इसको गला नहीं सकता और वायु इसको सुखा नहीं सकता। भावार्थ, आत्मा अजर अमर और शाश्वत है। दूसरा श्लोक, धर्म की रक्षा हेतु भगवान का अवतार, अध्याय 4 श्लोक 7। यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानम अधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्। भगवान कृष्ण अर्जुन से कहते हैं, हे भारत, जब जब धर्म की हानि होती है और अधर्म की वृद्धि होती है, तब तब धर्म के उत्थान के लिए मैं स्वयं को रचता हूं। भावार्थ, धर्म की उत्थान के लिए भगवान जन्म लेते हैं। तीसरा श्लोक, साधुओं की रक्षा के लिए भगवान का अवतार, श्लोक 8 अध्याय 4। परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनाय संभवामि युगे युगे। अर्थ, भगवान कृष्ण अर्जुन से कहते हैं, साधुओं की रक्षा, दुष्टों के विनाश और धर्म की स्थापना के लिए मैं हर युग में जन्म लेता हूं। भावार्थ, साधुओं की रक्षा और धर्म की स्थापना के लिए भगवान सदैव तत्पर रहते हैं। धन्यवाद, नमस्कार।
बहुत अच्छी।
बहुत अच्छा, नीरज जी।
And with this, we have gone through all the participants in the second round.
While judges compile, and with all the, I've also mentioned my comments in my chat to Manish ji. And so while judges compile, we'll have a few words of discussion with Nilesh Hogji. If you're still there, you can speak, or Ritesh Chandanji, if you're still there. And unfortunately, the congressman from Hawaii, she has to go for another meeting. She could not join us. She was joined for some time and then she heard and left. So she sent a message to me to communicate to all of you. Congratulations. And she would join next time whenever we have. And meanwhile, I would like to tell you about what we do at Sattology also, and everyday chant japa conferences we have. So for last 14 years, we have been running these japa conferences where every day people come and join in the morning. It's like an online temple. We have a lot of people from all walks of life joining us, and people who are connected to us in a big way daily. And many of them are also participating. There were the judges. Some of them were judges today also. And we also support political process in the US through many of us from other seva that we do, where we support a dharmic training for all the political leaders, whether it's in India or here. We also support yoga schools where yoga schools in the US, we teach them what is the values of Sanatan Dharma. So many of them are getting certified through Sattology courses. And also we are very actively involved in representing Hinduism or Vedic culture in the American political process. So I would like to have Ritesh ji speak a little bit importance of that how Gita can be used in our regular political processes in the US. And after that, I want Nilesh Ogji to also speak a little bit that how we can practically expand and take it to the mainstream Americans in 2021.
Yeah, thank you so much, Adiji and Hare Krishna. I can tell you, like all the children, they have done fantastic presentation, and it's very impressive, like how the children they have spoken the sloka without looking into anything, and this clearly shows the power. The Adibhai, first thing I want to mention about the importance of our Hinduism, as well as our voice in the Washington. Today, when we look into our current politicians and everyone, let me tell you a little bit before I jump into that part, my background. 22 years I was doing the non-profit work. I came here in this country to do my MS, MBA, and then helping underprivileged children back in India via Shankaraya Foundation and Uttar Pradesh Mandal of America. All the underserved children, we were funding their education, taking care of eye care and everything. But when I see in this country, things have started going very left, where our culture, our Hinduism, our voice is not represented in the Washington. This is where actually with the help of Adi Bhai and many other people and many organizations right here in the United States, we formed the group and we decided to promote our Hinduism, our culture, not only in the Washington, but also in the schools and all the places. Today, when I look into the Evergreen School where I live here and the many other parts of the states, Hindi is not taught. Hindi language is not there. In fact, when I look into the Japanese, Korean, and other group, even Japanese are less than 1%, and still the Japanese is taught in the schools, but Hindi is not taught, and our language is clearly missing. This clearly shows that even though we have millions of people from India right here in the United States, but our voice is not heard, because one of the key thing is, even though our presence is there, but there is no systematic mechanism where we can influence these politicians and we can ask them that they should bring our culture, our language, our Gita, our Mahabharata, and teach these children. In fact, today, when we look into Mahabharata, Gita, all this is taught in the IM and any top institutes, I can say, why we are refraining our children from learning all those things from the school time. Also, our language. Today, I was very hurt. I can tell you when my son came from 8 to 9, and I was asking principal, where is our language? They say that they don't find the teacher. In fact, the fact is there are teachers who can give PhD to these children, actually Hindi teachers, and they are just making excuse. So this is where actually we decided we will continue and bring our voice, and we continue to retain our culture, because today our children, if they are away from all those things, then it will be lost. And by the time the next generation and next generation, their children will never learn about our activities, our Gita, our Mahabharata. And this is where for our children right here in the United States, we decided we continue to bring, and I'm very happy with the Sattology and Adi Bhai and everyone, Mataji and everyone, that you are keeping this culture alive and working together in moving forward. Gita is so important in the life, not only it teaches every basic part of your life, but also it teaches you how to respect others, how to take care of others, and not only work for yourself. Again, it gives you so much power that you can execute your duties irrespective of whatever challenge you face in your life. And this is where actually it makes every child to stand strong against anything who's doing wrong for the community, for the people, for anyone. And this is where actually when Arjun and Krishna, when Krishna ji, when they have the conversation, this clearly shows how Krishna ji, in such a beautiful language, they have explained what are the duties of Arjun and how Arjun executed it fearlessly, keeping in mind that truth is correct, and we have to work for the people and the regular people. So I'm very happy, Adi Bhai, and thanks to Sattology. I wish we can do a lot more like this. And I'm very happy that next year you are planning to do the session. And Sattology Olympiad, I can tell you, it will be big blast. And my best wishes to you, and we'll continue to support and continue to work with you on this.
Yeah, it will be Gita Olympiad internationally, all the continents involved. So we are just starting so India, Brazil, other countries as well, and US and Canada will be a major focus, and UK.
Yeah,
But
very
आपका
nice.
blessings are very much required. Thank you, Ritesh ji. Very inspiring talk by Ritesh ji, and you can all can take an example that how Ritesh ji is personally leading Indian Americans in the US in his personal capacity, through his personal example, through his family example, and what all he has done for other groups internationally in the US. So thank you, Ritesh ji. Just stay back to give the awards, please. Okay. And Nilesh ji, please go ahead. And before we invite you again for giving the awards.
Okay, Aditya ji. So I think the children would be very interested in hearing the results rather than listening to me. So unless there are any questions that the young friends would like to ask, we should be very close to the decision making and ready for the awards.
If you can just say that how historical and how truthful is Mahabharata for viewers who do not know or attending it first time listening Nilesh Ogji, he has a big devotional background. He's a huge scholar, internationally renowned, and he has established the dates of Mahabharata and Ramayana dating in a very scientific way. And he's a regular speaker on Sattology platforms and many other platforms. I cannot count you on fingers how many platforms he goes to. So a very renowned scholar of Mahabharata and a great inspiration for all of us. And this is also a field where you can make a career in, getting inspired by Nilesh ji, because we need all of you to carry forward the legacy of our culture in a scientific, methodical way. So Nilesh ji, if you can give little bit pointers,
Right.
it will be great for these youngsters.
Right. What I would mention is all these young friends, as you go through your, depending on whichever level you are right now, the elementary school, middle school, or high school, or if you are in India, the slightly modified system. But again, primary school, middle school, and the high school is the next one, I think. You will come across these in India. You will come across these NCRT books. Okay, and I would encourage parents who are listening to this to actually spend some time and not leave it to your children to figure out and maneuver through what is written in the NCRT books in India. In the American context, the situation is not that different. And again, Ritesh is something that you would be already aware. But if not, what happens? And I'm involved with the California textbook movement and whatnot. And what happens is whatever gets changed in California or whatever gets added, deleted in California, eventually goes to the rest of the states of United States. And so there are these very Hindu phobic forces working through, they will not allow alteration of certain narratives. And what is amazing is if you open a book like sixth grade book, eighth grade book, whenever they teach world religions, you will find the treatment of Hinduism is very different than the rest of the religions. Okay. And so that kind of activism has to go on, but for the children, it's a very interesting passage for them to maneuver through. Like they have to give the correct answer, which are actually the wrong answers, but the correct answers in the textbook, that so that they get the good marks on the exam. At the same time, I think the onus really falls and should fall on the parents. Again, they should not think they're outsourcing the education, to look at what is the real history, what is being taught about Hinduism into their books. So that is one factor. The second factor I see, I mean, I'm a father here, and I see that is not in our house, but I will see people feeling This is bit of American marketing, if we may call. Every school district is a great school district. Every university is a great university. And honestly, I mean, I'm into academia, I'm into corporate world, but also in academia for a long time. And that's not true. Actually, the university system is going through dramatic changes. The COVID has actually accelerated those changes. And so more responsibility is on the parents, and more responsibility is going to come on the children to look at what exactly they need to follow. And that's where I think the Bhagavad Gita, believe it or not, it becomes inspirational. Like it tells us, find your Swadharma, what you are most excited about, and just follow it. And Joseph Campbell, the great American mythologist, the mythologist not in the sense of a false thing, but a wonderful person, he said, if you have that Shraddha, if you have that faith, and you follow, where there were no windows, the windows would appear, and where there were windows, the doors would appear. Okay, so the opportunities comes, and that's where some of the verses that were quoted, Yoga Kshemam Vahamyam, like Krishna is promising that he will take care. Okay, he will give you what you don't have, and he will retain the good stuff that you have. And actually that is something to be experienced. And this is not for the children, this is not a lecturing for children. I think they should just enjoy their life, they should focus on studies, they should focus on their passions, and the good things will happen. So back to you, Aditya ji.
So thank you so much, Nilesh. You said it so right. And Bhagavad Gita creates leadership, creates leaders, and all of these children are going to be the future leaders. So children, I'm very proud of you for coming, and I'm more proud of your parents, because they have brought you up in such a wonderful way. And if your parents and anyone would like to join Sattology movement, we're in debunking mythology, you are very welcome to join and support us through sattology.com, sattology.org, and also everydaychant.com. And meanwhile, I think our judges are almost ready right there to declare the prizes, and very attractive prizes. The first prize is a gift of $50 and plus Bhagavad Gita, and which will be sent to you, and also the other prizes, and along with a certificate. And so that you come next year also for the Gita Olympiad and bring more friends, and we'll make the bigger kitty even bigger. And so please, so judges, I look forward to you. Whenever you're ready, you can come on board. And the judges are very eager to give first prize to everybody. I can see.
You know, it was hard to, I think, memorize 5 shloka, but harder than that. So,
we can't hear you, Sharanagata.
Judges want to give first prize to everybody. That's what I hear from. And
now I can hear.
Question was. So yes, please go ahead, Sonali Jogji. Please go ahead.
So Manish ji will declare the prizes. Yeah, please go ahead.
It was so hard to judge all of them. All are so nice. Everyone was so perfect.
So the first category prizes for the first category will be given by Shri Ritesh Chandanji. And for the second category, the first prize will be given by Shri Nilesh Ogji. And the third category, the first prize will be given by Shyam Rasika Mataji. So please go ahead.
तो श्याम रसिका माता जी के लिए 3 विनर है फिर तो इन दैट
श्याम रसिका माता जी बोल रहे थे.
But I will start here. The second prizes to everyone will be given by Sharanagata Mataji, and the third prize to everyone will be given by our Neeraj Kumar ji also. So and also Shyameshwar Prabhu, if you are there, from Columbus, Ohio. Yes, so he will be. Please be ready to give prizes also. Yes, go ahead.
So on the first category, so the first one prize goes to Pranav Havre.
Oh. Pranav, you did a wonderful job. You recited perfectly, and also your pronunciation was perfect. It was in rhythm. We really liked it. Thank you so much.
So a certificate.
Congratulations, Pranav.
And so Ritesh ji, please.
Yes. Congratulations, Pranav. I think not only he's spoken so well, his dress up and what he's wearing today is really amazing. And Pranav, great job, and great wishes to you.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare
So
Krishna.
Pranav, you have to send your address. You ask your parents to send your address and your full details and the phone contact number. So we'll mail you the prizes, please.
Okay.
So Riteshji, you have given him a certificate. You have given him a gift voucher, as well as you have given him 2 sets of Bhagavad Gita.
Perfect. Wow.
Haribol.
Pranav. Namaste. And also, Pranav, show it to your friends and teach them as well. Yeah, bring them in the group. What you're doing.
Okay. Thanks.
So 3 times all wishes, and we'll all clap for Pranav, all of us.
Haribol. Haribol. Haribol.
Second winner,
And the second winner is Ashwit.
Ashwit Chandra.
Ashwit Chandra Magi. Yeah, he's there.
Thanks.
Is the second prize or in the same category, the second winner?
Yeah, same category, second prize. Yeah.
Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, you did wonderful. I mean, your shloka recitation was amazing. Only in translation, like, because of the slightest thing, you're on the second, but then I think that you did perfectly. So congratulations.
So Sonali ji, you have to give him the prize, Bhagavad Gita, $25 gift voucher, as well as 2 sets of Bhagavad Gita. And so please, so we'll do that. And everyone, it's a virtual world. I would be wishing to give you chocolates and toffees and perathas, prasad and everything, but virtually we'll do it. So thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Also, I know actually the nine chapters of the Bhagavad Gita.
Wow.
Very nice.
Very nice.
I'm getting jealous.
And just to remind you all, send your details to Adiji and this forum so that so the prizes can be given and the certificate can be mailed to you all.
Yeah, the email that you received of your confirmation, you have to reply over there and just drop your address over there. So we'll make sure.
So Adiji, this is the first category. We finish with the first category and then we'll move on to the second category. And
Okay, Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. So in the second
prize
category,
in the first category, there's no third prize.
so we have first 2 prizes, and then we have a special prize for the twin sister, which is kind of a third prize, and that the other sister fall into the other category. So that's why we have put in that way.
I want to give the third prize in the first category as a nomination to Kaira Mehta.
Okay.
So she did a wonderful job from India. She joined from Pune. And Kaira, congratulations. So
Thank you.
So Sanjay Kunduji, please give her the prize. So we'll post it to her Pune address.
Okay.
And from my side, I want to give a special prize to Meenakshi.
Okay.
Her energy is just
next category.
Next category, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Sanjay Kunduji, please give her the prize for virtually we are giving. So a certificate, a gift voucher, and Bhagavad Gita. We will have to ship it to Pune.
Wonderful job.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Kaira.
You have done fantastic job, and you deserve it.
Yeah. The second category, can we just go ahead, Manish ji, and please declare all 5 winners, and then we will congratulate all 5 of them. We are having, there were so many kids falling in this category, so we end up giving 5 prizes. So yeah, he will declare one by one.
So the first one is Meenakshi. We'll celebrate at the end when we announce all the 5 winners. And the second one is Partha. The third goes to Siddhant. Fourth one is Lasya. And the fifth in this category is Tanvi.
So wonderful job. Everyone did wonderful in this category. Everyone memorized it, shloka and translation, because whoever had not memorized the translation, we had to just take out some marks. But you all did very, very wonderful job. So congratulations.
So for the first prize winner, I would like to give it from the hands of Nilesh Okji. So it will be virtually signed by him. So we'll put his name in the certificate as well. So to the second category, first prize, Nilesh ji.
All right. And if I understand correctly, all 5 get the prize in the second category. Is that right? Okay. Yes. All right. So Abhinandan and congratulations to all 5 of you. Take that as a wonderful journey. A long way to go, and please enjoy. Again, congratulations and Abhinandan.
Abhinandan. Hare Krishna.
Yeah,
Hare
and
Krishna.
then like there is a special prize, and one sister is from the younger category, and one is in the middle category. Sonika and Shrika Pillai. So both sisters will also get a special prize, and that's what like Manish ji. Would you like to talk about it more? I mean, how we came to this?
Decision.
So both the sisters. So we were kind of debating where to, fit in this, and we thought that this is a special moment, and we have seen both them together, and we thought that both need surprise, and that's why we are just bestowing the twin sister prize for special prize for both the sisters.
I think Kiara's father wants to speak something. Kiara's father, please go ahead from Pune.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Thank you very much. Actually, we missed out on what category she got it because I was not there. Can you just tell us, please?
So she is the youngest category, the first category. We extended it till 12 years old, 0 to 12-year-old. And she did wonderful job. I know like at this age, remembering translation is really hard as compared to what 10-year-old and 11-year can do. So it was not fair to, kind of judge them against those. But then we had to somewhere we had to cut that. But she did wonderful. And I'm really, amazed at this age if she can recite shloka so nicely. So I want to see next year and year after. And wonderful job.
She has been a winner for the last 3 years. We have one Sanskrit school in Pune.
Wow.
And she's not a part of that school, but every year on they have a competition on Gita Recitation. So this on Gita Jayanti itself. So that's why I said every year we do have that competition. This year we couldn't because of the closure. We couldn't participate, and thanks a lot. We were able to participate over here. That's really great. And she knows all the first 12 shlokas, and also I think 18th also she has started working on. Wow. 18th adhyay.
Chapters. Oh wow, that's wonderful.
I would just a second. I would like to get someone on board who is actually instrumental in this everything. She's Shamla. I'm just sharing. Actually, she's the one who she and her husband are the one who make sure that she learns everything. All the shlokas, everything. She's actually her second mother, you can say. She calls her Ai, and Sarita, my wife, she calls Mama. So, instrumental in her from the childhood that she learns everything in all the shlokas, Bhagavad Gita on a very better note. Thank you, Shama, for that. Thank you.
And she's a volunteer for Ramakrishna Math, so I think that's where I think Kiara also learns from.
So Manish, for the third category, please go ahead.
Yeah. So
thank you.
Third
Thank you
category.
Sorry to take you a lot of time. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So on the third category, it was just 3 people, and it was very hard to decide who is the winner. And we have, make all the 3 as a winner because they have done extremely well and they have recited, and it was like all correct things. So for the third category, the winners are Vedashri ji, Vedant, and Neeraj ji. All 3 are winners in this
All
category.
3 of you got the same. Wonderful job.
Wonderful job. It was so hard for us to give the prize for second and third. So you all are winners.
Shyam Rasika Mata, you're giving the prize for the third category.
Okay.
Along with Sonali Jog.
Thank you. Yeah.
All the 3 will have a certificate from Mataji. Yeah. So all the 3 winners.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So congratulations and very nice job you all did, and we are proud of the kids. They're doing so nice, and it's so inspiring for us. These 5-year-old, 6-year-old kids are doing very nice. So congratulations to their parents too. Thank you.
And we do have a Bhagavad Gita classes every Sunday. We discuss that. So I will encourage that all you kids and parents, you join that. Recitation is like very wonderful, but then if they understand the meaning, then it will be very useful for them in their future life and day to day, how to practically implement that. So that all we discuss. So please, I encourage you all to join our morning sessions from
Everyday chant
Friday.
conference call.
So Monday to Friday, we discuss on, there will be lectures on Bhagavatam from very elevated and very senior devotees. Saturday, Adi Guru Prabhu's lectures are there, and Sunday I do Bhagavad Gita session. It's an open discussion. It's not a lecture or anything. You can all come, join. You can tell what you think about that shloka, what you have heard about it, and you can really ask questions like how can practically we implement that, and we all do that every Sunday. So I really encourage you all to join that. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Sonali
And
Jog,
one more announcement.
yes, Sonali
Yeah,
Jog
go ahead.
is a wonderful teacher. And
Yes.
on Sunday morning, she leads the discussion for many years. How many? 7, 8 years you're doing that? Or
Yeah,
more?
3, 4 years. Yeah, 3, 4 years, Prabhuji. But it seems like from ages we are doing it. Yeah. Yes.
And every evening we have a Bhagavad Gita class also. Every evening. So you
Yes,
can
8
join
to 9.
8 to 9 Eastern, 5 to 7 Pacific. So please join over there. And 5 to 6 p.m. And then, yes, you're saying something,
Yes,
Shamrasikam.
yes, Prabhuji. So tomorrow we are reciting Bhagavad Gita translation, English. So you can join. Today we did Sanskrit translation, and on Sunday we are doing English translation. So I request all of you, please join and participate in that reading translation.
Aribhai, here, I want to say I like to say applaud Shyam Rasika Mataji, Sonali Jogji and Manishji for doing fantastic work in judging everyone. It was not easy job, and so well everything was managed. So congratulations to all of you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So
Thank you.
You can go to our website everydaychant.com and you'll find all the details there. You can also, there are a lot of individual sessions we are starting in 2021 for different types of meditation counseling. You can go and schedule sessions there. And some of the speakers who came there today, judges were there, they will also be available to teach one-to-one sessions also, should you need. And you can also visit sattology.com, which is a commentary based on Vedic information as taught to us by our acharyas. And sattology.org is our Wikipedia answer to Wikipedia, because Wikipedia works against our community in a big way. And they put a lot of negative information, which is not correct. Like, for example, they tell you that Bhakti movement started only 500 years back. But according to our information, Bhakti started right from Brahma. Because that's the essential. So the Brahma himself is the leader of Bhakti movements. So, and Shivji is the leader of Bhakti movement. So these are all the great leaders. So a lot of misinformation is there. Therefore, we started Sattology.org, which is a competition to Wikipedia in maybe 10 years, 20 years, because right now they are very big. And so you can submit your articles about your local temples, about your Kula Devta, about scientific concepts you have from the Vedic. So you can do that over there. And, so you can participate there. So we have 3 forums, and also we have another forum called Sentinel of Dharma PAC. It's called Political Action Committee. It was Prabhupada's desire that many people put Vaishnav tilaks and follow Vaishnav culture in the US Congress and US Senate. So that is meant for that particular specific purpose. So you can support there as well if you are willing to. And so we have, so last but not the least, I would like to thank Ritesh Chandanji very much from the core of my heart. So I want to thank our team. It's a mighty, our team together. Myself, Manish Pandey, Sharad Mohan, Sonali Jog, Shyam Rasika Mataji, and her husband too, Nikunj Ras Prabhu, Nitin Shinde. So we want to support, all of them have worked very hard. Sanjay Kundu, he is there now smiling. You put the camera back on him.
It's okay.
He is hiding himself.
Yeah, he's behind. He's the man behind the power. So so powerful. And then we have Neeraj Kumar. Thank you very much for joining, Sanjay Kunduji and your wife for helping us organize it, and all the participants and their parents who came forward. And do not forget to send your addresses to sattology@sattology.org so we can send you the prizes. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
And one more thing, we have Facebook page also for Everyday Chant conference call. So, and we post all the lectures recording on that sattology.com and on Facebook of Everyday Chant conference call. And there are some videos of vegetarian cooking. So you can follow those cooking and you can learn more sattvic food and mode of goodness food. So yeah, so please visit our website and our Facebook page.
Yes.
Thank you.
So thank you all very much. And I'm really grateful to Ashok and Dinesh is staying for the whole time.
Well,
So
it's
it
special.
speaks a lot.
I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Dideshji. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna.
Thank you,
Thank you, everyone. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
very much. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.